Yes, y'all. We about to get into some shit. You know what I mean? You know how I carry it. Mr. No Sore Shorty. You know what I mean? That's my new name around here. No Sore Shorty. You know what I mean? I am the source. And this is the Pseudo Killers NFL Sunday night kickoff. That's the wrong sound effect. I was looking for nope, that's the wrong. I gotta learn all this shit, y'all. So bear with me. Hold on. Wrong one again. Nope.
7-9 Adam, this is Central DCC. Multiple SWAT units responding code 3 to CP at 127th and Adelaide. Barricade situation.
Hold on. You said Inky got exposed for eating pizza at a clubhouse. What? Hey, I don't know Inky personally, so I really don't be talking about that type of stuff, but that's funny as hell. Because one thing, I don't want to get into beefs that, you know, happened before I came on the scene. I like to try to see if we can fix situations, right? So brothers won't be arguing back and forth on the internet, because this stuff goes out to the whole world. And cursing and airing people's laundry out, as grown men, if you live to at least to get in your 40s, everybody then had a life and then been through stuff. And from what I could see, with Inky and Unk and people like Chief X and with Sinetta, things get and Sarah Suit and Seti and people like that, Young Pharaoh, it get real personal. You know what I mean? And people start looking into other people's lives, right? Pulling up their records and things like that. And like I said, if you live to be 40, right? Most of us then been through some stuff. This is my real name that I use on here. Like, how people have, YouTube names and social media names. I know my name looked like is a pseudo name. So, but it is actually my real name. So you can look it up. And if I ever offend anybody, and y'all go look my name up and y'all see some crazy stuff on there, just know that I'm a junior. So, and my father was, he was a street dude. So, he will be the first and I'm the second. So if anybody ever get pissed at me and want to pull up a record, just know that name that I use, I am the second. So if you pull up a jail record and you see a whole bunch of criminal charges, attempt murders, drug possessions, and all of that, just remember, I'm 40. My father, if you see anything that, if the record goes back to the 80s, just know I was a little goddamn kid in the 80s. So that couldn't have been me. All right. So, y'all don't just know if you ever pull up something on my name, there is a criminal Sheffrin on record in Baltimore City and in the Maryland area, but he is the first, not the second. So I just want to put that out there. Yeah, so I don't like to get into those beats because, like I said, everybody who, most of us that live to be 40 or older had a life before we decided to get on the internet. So, but yeah, I don't know. I just find it funny, you know what I mean? And if Inky ever watched this, I just find it funny that they always pulling up stuff of you eating fast food and things when, you know, if you go to your channel, you always promote it, eating healthy and supplements and, you know, the vegan life and the Dr. Sadie type of situation. And if Sinetta found a video of you eating pizza like they did the video, somebody filmed you, or allegedly it was you in McDonald's eating a Big Mac, going to town on it. It was the funniest shit I ever seen. And even if that wasn't you, even you probably found comedy in that. But it is it would hurt your brand a little bit. But from the outside looking in, it was funny. But anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about. Like I said, I'm not a part of that conscious community, so I don't care. We trying to step away from all of that. You know what I mean? Shout out to Kofi. Kofi did a powerful, 2 powerful bills the day he did an interview with Jehudi Mayat. Got a lot of good information from where Jehudi Mayat, he's one of the you know, he's one of the guys on the internet that travel in these circles that do a lot of stuff behind the scenes. A lot of his videos and his sketch comedy, or you know, his videos parodying the different personalities that be on that travel in these circles. He definitely keep everything lighthearted, you know, and funny, because things get out of hand, like I was saying before. Things in that's in that conscious community, it gets out of hand. But we want to move on past that. So yeah, I know so I got a million things running in my mind. When you press the live button, y'all, I'm telling you, you be having a million things running through your head. But yeah, Kofi did a joint on Jehudi Mayat. Y'all need to go check that out. Watch the interview. Watch all the Kofi interviews, man. With the different people. Sean got a show tomorrow. Science with Sean. Yeah, I mean, Science with Sean. So check that out. You know, he's going over the how a vaccine is created. So we definitely going to tune in to that, Sean. And then Kofi did another one on where's the Almond Raw Squad, and he went through the history of the Almond Raw Squad, and how they came about, why they formed. Very informative, right? Why they formed around a situation that was happening with members of the Moorish Science Temple and Nation of Islam had joined together, and they put their intellectual power together and they formed a team, right? So he went through the history of that was the energy behind why Brother Unk decided to form the pseudo killers. I mean, not the pseudo killers, god damn, the Almond Raw Squad. And from the Almond Raw Squad, all of the other families, you know, branched off and formed from that. And, you know, it's good to give people their flowers while they still here, because a lot of bullshit happened in that previous community that we was attached to that we are now making an exodus from. Let me switch my screen because we're making an exodus. And I definitely want to talk about what Kofi had let me go back to my Zoom. What Kofi had proposed, right? Because I definitely want to work with him on it. I think, you know, if we all put our energy into it, I think we can start something that'll be lasting, you know, as wise disseminating good information. Even, you know, I'm more of a jokey type, you know, even if we have some of that on there, because we like to be lighthearted, but still bring information. I'm definitely with that. Man, the African I'm about to fuck it up. Somebody put it in the put it in the chat. If anybody on Sutek or somebody put it in the chat. The Watcher, what's up? Peace, everybody. I'm definitely trying to improve the presentations. I'm trying to improve the equipment because I want to put on good shows, quality shows for the community, right? I think all of us that, go live, we should strive for not only just good content, right? But for good quality production also, right? Because sometimes, not for everybody, the quality of the show, right? The production catch eyes also, right? The content for some catches the ears of a certain segment of the community, but a lot of our people that we're fishing for also get caught by the visuals and the aesthetics of things. But as long as they get here, we with it. You know what I mean? Right. The new independent African Academy community. Yo, that's where we going at. No longer a part of the conscious community, right? It's the new independent African Academy community. Say it with me, y'all. The new independent African Academy community. I think I said that. But yo, that's where we going at, right? That's what we want to push for. Hopefully Kofi set up a channel and we push all of our relevant content to that. And not to say, I'm not going to speak bad about the HOK because there's a lot of things that the HOK did, right, that we can use going forward, right? It can be more than one. The HOK is always going to have its following, right? But I feel like for what I want to do, right? I want to be connected to something more grounded, something more substantial, something a lot more structured with standards and guidelines, right? Ethics. You know what I mean? I pride myself on what type of man I am, right? So yeah, that like, how to talk to people. Like, I don't talk crazy to people. Like I don't curse at people. I don't curse at women. Like I got it in me. Trust me. I got all that same stuff. I got it in me, right? But I don't want to do that stuff I don't want to do it in my regular life anymore. And I definitely don't want to portray that on the internet. So yo, definitely MBK. All right, I say this. I haven't been speaking about MBK because I've been in my feelings about MBK, right? I rock with MBK. I like their information, right? And I think the brothers over there are some good brothers. Some stuff had happened with MBK and the pseudo killers. We was going back and forth with them over the Nation of Islam, right? And I didn't want to speak on this, but I'll speak on it now, and hopefully they hear it. But I don't even see them in our chats no more. So, yeah, situation y'all remember when during Black History Month, and it's not funny. I'm not laughing about the situation, but I'm just trying to get through it. So bear with me. During Black History Month, we was the pseudo killers decided not to celebrate the Nation of Islam. For one main reason, they were spewing anti vaccine rhetoric, to the community. We didn't want to lend no support, right, to a group in the middle of a pandemic, a Black group that was promoting unhealthy information to our community, right? It spewed out of control where us in the MBK, we basically drew our lines in the sand, and they chose to protect the Nation of Islam or stand up for them during Black History Month. And there's nothing wrong with that, because the Nation of Islam is a Black organization, and for the most part, Black people should defend it, right? We took the line where we were going to be unbiased, right? And call the Nation of Islam on their many infractions that they made towards the Black community, and criticize them for the things that they've done in their 80, 90, 80 years of history in the Black community. So the lines was drawn. We have back chats, and I'm gonna send out the link in a minute. We have back chats, right? Now in the back chat, they like little war rooms, right? So you just be in there and you be chatting away. The things that we say on back chats, we don't say when we go live, because we're not malicious, right? So some jokes that I say in a back chat, I won't say online because people might take it the wrong way, right? So I said, man, listen, we were joking. I said, man, they trying to brainwash us into joining the Nation of Islam. Somebody in our back chat screenshotted that, and they didn't screenshot the whole conversation where they could see that that thread was a joke conversation, right? The thread, if they read it, right, they would see that these guys are joking. When they screenshotted that, they sent it to somebody in the MBK, and the MBK got it. They must have took it like, we ain't trying to brainwash nobody. Like, and I totally agree. Y'all were defending the Nation of Islam. I was joking. It was a joke. It was a joke that I wouldn't even make online because I know how people could take it the wrong way. So that's what happened. It was a riff, right? And they don't come on our channel no more. I still be in their chat and I still watch their information, because if I like your information and your content, I'm a consumer, right? I'm not a hater. I don't say nothing in y'all chat no more because I don't know how y'all feel, right? So I just stopped commenting in y'all chat because I don't want to make nobody uncomfortable. We had a good rapport before that situation, so I'm saying it now. If anything that I said in that chat was taken out of context, it wasn't meant that way, and I apologize to my brothers. And moving forward, I hope everybody could do things like I'm doing right now, so things don't never get out of hand. That's why we need ethics and a code of conduct amongst men, so we don't get on here on this internet and look crazy. So I said it, and I've been wanting to say that. But yeah, so I got it on my chest. All right, I'm about to send out the link. And we're gonna get into some shit. I feel like Unc running from me. I sent out a call. I want to debate the whole Armin Raw squad, all 22 members, whoever you niggas are. I want that smoke. Wasn't no damn Egyptians in West Africa. You know what I mean? Everything that I've seen, it's been sketchy. It's been nothing definitive as far as Egyptian goods and things I've seen, it made it to Chad, and that's like Central Africa, and so you're gonna have to stretch it to get it all the way to Yoruba land, or you know what I mean. So, but anyway, they can go ahead and try. But let me send out this chat. But what's going on with everybody? Did everybody teams win? The Ravens played them all. All of our running backs are hurt, but we still got the best running back in the goddamn league in Lamar Jackson, and quarterback. The only quarterback in NFL history who led the league, right? And this nigga 2 years ago led the league, and as a quarterback led the league in rushing and in touchdown passes. So he was the leading touchdown passer, and he was the leading rushing touchdown quarterback, all in the same goddamn year. So I'm confident that, you know, our backfield is in good hands because our quarterback is a bad motherfucker. Give it up for Action Jackson. Bro, hey, look, my bad. I gotta learn how to work these sound pads. I keep hitting the wrong. But anyway, the Patriots lost. Chadic languages in West Africa. Chef unlearned. Chadic languages are in West Africa. Chadic languages. What does that even mean? And he said that I am unlearned. I mentioned Chad. I know I just mentioned Chad. I know I did. So anyway, go get the Arm and Raw squad. I'm trying to learn. All right, this is how you send out the link. All right, you get the link from there. Invite, copy link. Boom. All right. Yeah. This background, I'm in my shop, right? I got so many different places to shoot at. So I figure now that the kids are back in school, right? I can't be upstairs in my office, you know, going live, making all that noise because they gotta get up and go to school in the morning, and you know, so I had to move back down into the basement for the weeknights when the kids gotta go to school. So I had to move some stuff around. All right, got that sent out. Boom. Got my man God Killer in the bed on the couch, looking like the old grumpy man. You know what I mean? What's going on,
The old grumpy man. Yo, you done fucked it all up, messed it all up. Ain't nobody said no damn Egyptians was in West Africa. Yo, you crazy.
Oh, y'all bet not. Y'all hear him?
Yeah, who said that though?
In West Africa. All right,
yeah,
cool.
That's crazy, man. I don't know about all that shit, man. Yo, you crazy. Nah, man, you did a good job, man. I was kind of enjoying your build, yo. Okay. I like that, yo. I like that. I like the way you did that. I enjoyed that. Yeah, I enjoyed that little bill, yo. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I enjoyed the bill, man. I'll sit back enjoying that for a minute, man.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. You know, because like if we gonna move forward, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We men. You know what I mean? I don't have no problem with moving forward. Now, because like any other dude, I get on my shit. Like, you know, when that shit happened, I said, man, I ain't talking to them nigga. I know I ain't mean. You know what I mean? You get on your, you know, you stick your chest out, man. Them niggas know I ain't mean no shit about.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then I felt bad because I'm like, I know I ain't mean it like that. You feel me? So, but we talked about it.
Yeah, I ain't never feel bad because I know I know how we feel about all the families, yo, and we could talk shit about the Amaral squad. Niggas talk shit about me. We just be talking shit, having fun. It don't be no. I mean, the history is the born shit on planet Earth. So you got to make light of it some kind of way, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, this shit ain't even like, come on, man. Like, yeah. I'm just mad at whoever screenshot was on some bullshit. That's the shit that got me spooked a little bit. Yeah, because that was the malicious part.
Mm-hmm.
So if you in earshot, whoever did that is the fucking nut. Right?
That's wild. Yeah, that's wild.
That's wild. Yo, like,
that's
come on,
wild.
yo, we joke. Yo, if you cut and paste any of that thread, you'll think Sheffield them niggas hate me. You just gotta catch the thread. Do they hate You know what I'm saying? You can actually cut and paste. You like them niggas, yo, they hate them, yo, they crossing them, yo. You could make all kind of inferences out of that. Yeah, come on, man. Yo, we be talking shit in the back chat, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I called up Social today. I said, yo, you put your gun away, yo. He was shooting people last night, but that's how we get out. Sean came in. You can't watch no documentaries on Noble Raleigh. Yo, we be enjoying ourselves, yo. Come on, yo.
Right.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, yo, we care about educating without all this shit, man. Like, it was a group decision, right, to argue about the polite shit behind scenes, right? For me not to be all up in it too hard. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Don't make no officials, don't do none of that shit. And we did that. We could have had an extra 350 views right now, just right? Yeah. And so man. Hey man, Lamar, you right. Listen, Lamar, call him the Marvelous, yo. Mm-hmm. He on his A game, and if you look at the positions we lost, we got like that running game that Denver had. You could plug anybody in if they could run.
Right.
You could plug people in.
Right. Because you always got to keep somebody spying on Lamar. So it definitely it gives our backs a little bit. It give them an extra second. You know what I mean? Because you got to hope Lamar still don't got that. He's like an extra back there. You get what I'm saying? You got to keep your eyes on him, right? Man.
And we got that first round pick. That's a damn good receiver right there. You're not gonna cover him with one person.
Lamar can beat any blitz.
Yeah, he can beat.
He's faster than most any dude that's gonna blitz him. So if you got somebody coming off that edge, it's more than likely Lamar gonna get past that first blitzer. It's a problem. He's a problem.
But he can beat the blitz with his arm, though. And I think, you know what people don't realize, yo? I be trying to tell these people that Lamar Jackson is only two people in the history of NFL football. All right. They got the most valuable player and got all the votes. Unanimous MVP. In 100 years of professional football. Simple. Okay? He can throw. He just ain't had nobody to fucking throw to.
He led the league in touchdown passes.
Right. So they act like he can't.
He's the MVP,
He just ain't had nobody, like the receivers aren't creating separation. It's the pros. When you see these other quarterbacks, they receivers be having separation and they hold on to the ball. You know what I mean? You know how many times they drop them rocks? I'm telling you that Lamar Jackson ball is better this year. And I know we got a lot of injuries, but they was to one area, to the running backs, and then we lost Marcus Peterson. That's the problem I see right there, that Marcus Peterson lost. But I think we got a pass rush now. So, the quarterbacks won't have as much time. But, you know what I'm saying? So we going to find out. He ain't going to have his top weapons tomorrow. And, if we lose. But, I think down the line, the team going to be right. I look forward to the next week game, too. Yeah, they got to put an end to that shit. The Chiefs, Yeah, we gotta treat the Chiefs like we treat the Patriots. Like just like that's the game everybody gotta be up for, yo. Like right there. Yeah, he ain't never been.
See, I was gonna go to the game tomorrow, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Vegas game. Everybody, the whole city out there right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
I know you mean.
these dumb niggas ain't even vaccinated.
Yeah.
So the good thing that Vegas let them sell their tickets back because you can't even get in the stadium unless you vaccinated, right? So when I looked online, the tickets then went down.
Oh
Tickets
man.
is dirt cheap because all of the people from Baltimore, they out there, but they can't even go to the game because them crazy coons ain't even vaccinated.
Hell no.
So they out there just looking stupid. You know what I mean?
Oh man.
Yeah, so yeah, I definitely was going to fly out there real quick, but the flights was kind of crazy. But the game it ended up being cheaper, and it's the first game in Vegas. You know what I mean? NFL game in Vegas. So it's definitely lit out there.
It's Monday Night Football, yo.
Right.
In
In Vegas. In Vegas, yo. Vegas got a team. That's crazy.
Listen, I'm trying to tell you, y'all know where I'm gonna be at tomorrow. I don't know about the Monday Night Madness. I don't know about all that. I need to focus on that game. Football fan. I'm saying the Ravens going to do their thing. Watch
What's
what I tell
happening,
you.
bro?
They got to get us some arsenal though, man. What's up, y'all? Like, when you think about the quarterbacks, right? Think about Aaron Rodgers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying he got his guy, right? I can't remember dude's name right now. Patrick Mahomes.
They look horrible today.
Kill and Kelsey. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like all those quarterbacks got even fucking Baker got Odell. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like all those top notch quarterback got a guy. Like y'all had Hollywood Brown was y'all guy last year. Y'all got the throwaway from New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? They need to get him like you know what I mean? Like
from
a
New Orleans.
Notch.
No, you mixing it up. New York, we don't got nobody from New Orleans.
No, you had old boy that used to play for New Orleans. What his name is? You know, not Hollywood Brown, the other dude. What's the other
yeah,
dude?
he ain't on the team no more.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm saying like that's what y'all had last year. Like y'all need like a
we got one. We got
solid, well respected.
Got him.
Like a Hopkins. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like that guy.
No, Hopkins is a true number one, yo. Yes, a superstar.
I'm saying he need a true number one. Like Tyreek Hill is a true number one.
Well, no, we got one now. We got one.
Who?
Trust me.
Who?
They drafted him in the first round. He gonna play like a first round pick. He's serious. He was eating Humphrey up in practice till he hurt himself.
Man, he got to do it.
Hey, your man Inky got caught eating pizza again, yo.
That's what he do. I mean, that's what a nigga do, man. Like Inky's just an asshole, man.
You serious,
He's
bro?
Scammer, yo. No fruit. Once again, McDonald's pizza. He's just a crazy guy, and he can't even get away with it. That's what makes it so bad. And nigga can't, nigga. You can just order a pizza at home and eat it, dumb nigga. Shit is laughable, yo.
Yeah,
you can't even get mad at these guys.
When he was eating that McDonald's stuff, like he was looking like he made him look
savage, like he never ate before.
Oh my god!
Like
he
yo,
was
he
so
fucked that Big Mac up, yo. Yo, that nigga was eating that shit like, oh my god.
He was on then. He was really hungry that day. He was really hungry that day. It tasted real good too.
Hold on, that Kofi in here. Tuck, hey Tuck, what's going on, bro?
Your mic working?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh man, I was just coming in on this sports talk, man. Y'all talking.
Okay, yeah.
Most impressive team I seen. Most impressive team I seen was Arizona. Chandler Jones looked crazy off their edge. He had 5 sacks today. Kyler looked good. Y'all talking about Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson, I like Lamar, but he's not no number one. He don't got no number 2 over there in Baltimore. His number 1 is Mark Andrews, the tight end. That's his go-to. And I don't even think that people don't think that he can throw. He can throw, but it's just the system. It's just the system make it look like that. You know, they quick passes and quick screens and stuff like that. Lamar can push it down the field. We seen it at Louisville. So that I want to add that.
They got a number one though. I'm trying to tell you, yo, and they got the tight end.
You
They
talking about
just
Jalen
gave
Phillips?
56.
You talking about Phillips that they just got?
Huh?
Talking about Phillips, the wide
Dang,
receiver. You're not gonna be no true number. You're not
no,
gonna be no true number one in year one, huh?
Yeah, he
yes,
got to
you
do it.
is.
Jalen Phillips was their first round pick. They got another one too though. They picked 2 people in the first round this year. I can't remember the other dude though. Jalen Phillips was the edge rusher from Miami.
And they got Sammy Watkins, who never stay healthy. He play
Yeah,
like
Sammy Watkins is garbage. Sammy Watkins is a nobody.
Y'all fucking it up, man. Listen to what I'm trying to tell you, man. I've been watching the NFL forever, and you get plenty of first round. Now, in today's game, your first round draft pick gotta play like a first round draft pick. Just like if you pick a quarterback in the first round, the nigga gotta play that.
You didn't just watch Chicago. You didn't just watch Chicago play, and they played Justin Fields like 12 plays. Listen, in the NFL, we can see if you can play real early. We can tell if you can play early, but you're not gonna be a true number one. It's too much nuance to the wide receiver position for you to be a true number one as a rookie. Like CD Lamb and all them guys like they drafted last year. They wasn't true number ones in year one. You're not gonna be there. And especially not in the Ravens system. In the Ravens system, they're not gonna allow a true number one. That's what I was trying to get at. You really not with ball control and have Lamar control that ball. Be a magician with it, but having a true number one receiver is.
You watch the games, bro. You watch the games, the Raven games. Are you sure? Are you sure?
Absolutely.
You know how many yards Wishmacomic got in his rookie year, though, right?
About Hollywood Brown. Who?
Yeah, you know what I mean.
He only played like 8 games. Yeah, I watched the game.
No, not his first. He played the whole season. No, he wasn't.
No, he was hurt.
No, he wasn't.
Okay. Source up, huh?
No, he wasn't hurt.
Yeah, I mean, Hollywood.
He was absolutely hurt.
Hollywood Brown is okay. He a deep threat. He dropped the ball a lot.
Right. He had number 3.
Yeah, he dropped the ball a lot, and he don't run good routes.
No, y'all not even paying no. Yo, y'all not paying no. First of all, he wasn't hurt.
I'm not saying he was hurt. I don't know about that. But I'm saying he
don't got good hands. No, he wasn't. Listen, he had a lymph frank injury in college. He missed his last college.
Absolutely. I was just about to say he came in the draft.
Okay, so he played his first year, and no, he wasn't completely healthy, but he played, and the nigga had 700. Let me finish. No, let me finish. And he had about 700 yards as a rookie, and I'm gonna let y'all know right now, the nigga is a playoff player. The nigga is dominant in the playoffs.
You can tell that.
Because he be killing them in the playoffs.
The chat saying he was hurt.
They ain't had a good playoff yet. Lamar struggled in both.
What I don't like is people who don't watch the Ravens and talk about the Ravens. I'm trying to tell you.
I watch everybody, huh? I watch everybody.
Hold on, let me
he got the NFL package. He got the NFL package, huh?
Yeah, I'll get it right now.
Man, we can pull up the stat. All right, let's pull up the stat.
I just won like 200 on motherfucking my fantasy shit. I'm an avid watcher. I'm not disagreeing with you. You a fan, though. I'm watching everybody. You a fan of the Ravens.
Marquise is the number 2 receiver. Listen to what I'm saying. He's a number 2 receiver. I agree, right? He's not a number 1 with a bunch of crazy motherfuckers on the team because they could just double team this nigga. Okay, now I'm telling you, the first round they got right now was cooking Humphrey motherfucking ass. The nigga can play. Yeah, no, when these niggas was getting dead serious, I watched his game. He got that game. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm saying he'll at least get about 800 yards if he ain't hurt. And I'm saying that's going to up Marquise Brown game. We got one of the top 3 tight ends in the league. All that shit gonna get the
number 1.
So I'm saying no, he not gonna be the number 1 no more. Listen what I'm saying. He gonna play the same role that the guy for the Chiefs play.
Yeah, he ain't number 1.
Yeah, right now. Yeah, but that ain't gonna work.
Travis Kelce is the number 1. Come on. Travis Kelce just broke the tight end record last year. He the number 1. Listen,
He ain't
you
no
don't gotta play wide
No,
receiver.
Tyreek Hill's their number one receiver. Let's be real. He the number one. He the
He's
number
their
one tight
number
end.
one wide
he's the
receiver.
Yes.
number
Okay,
one.
we on the same page. We're on the same
Yeah,
page with that.
yeah. Kelsey got
Yeah.
more. Kelsey's a reception. Kelsey gonna have more touches per game.
Right. He's a reception beast.
He gonna
And
have.
that's
Yeah,
what
tight
Andrews
end.
is gonna be for you. See, this is what I'm trying to tell you. And that's a number one, 1,500 yards and all of that shit, 12 touch. That's not gonna happen. They run the ball too much.
This style
You
of
got
play.
a running quarterback.
Yeah.
The style of play is not gonna be like that. Now, if you box away, yeah, that's what they do.
No,
Yeah, so
I'm gonna tell you
watch
right
them
now. Listen,
I watch him.
this is what I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you exactly what's gonna happen. This is what's gonna happen. Lamar Ball look better this year. He this is third and a half year, right?
I
He's
agree.
right where he's supposed to be at. He always just cling the ball around. He always read defense as well. Now he finally got some motherfuckers that can catch the ball. This is what everybody is underestimating. So the running game opens up your passing game. I seen motherfuckers drop passes all fucking year long, dog. Hit them in their fucking hands like they ain't got no sense. Now they got niggas that can at least catch the fucking ball. So now when you pile that box up, teams gonna pay. You cannot load the box no more. This is now it might not happen tomorrow because everybody not back yet, right? And it might not even happen next week. But once they get on track, listen, Lamar got enough sense to know you can't be running all day long. They're gonna stack that box up and they're gonna finish motherfucking teams off. And they're gonna keep the same ball control shit. So you're right, the receiver we're not gonna have no 1,800 yard receiver. Nope. But we'll have 1,000 yard receiver. We'll have an 800 yard receiver.
Yeah,
that's
your tight end.
Your tight end.
Your tight end gonna be that 1,000
the tight end.
The tight end gonna be about. Y'all might be right. The tight end gonna you might. But man,
who put that Russell Westbrook up there? Man, come on.
Yeah, but hold on. You got Sammy Watkins. You got Sammy Watkins who will get some touches. You got the pick y'all just got. You got Hollywood Brown. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, like, I want to see what the rookie can do. You know what I'm saying? It'll be a good thing to see what happens. But
did you watch
that rookie? Is not that rookie?
Watch the game.
Listen, the rookie not gonna be nowhere close. The rookie not gonna be close.
Hold on. Listen, I'm watching the game because I play fantasy football every day.
So he good like Justin Jefferson. Good. You see Justin Jefferson?
Hold on one second, fam. Hold on one second.
Justin Jefferson from Minnesota. My bad.
Like I play fantasy football like every day. Like listen,
me too.
Just give you a side note of what I do, bro. Like I gamble like every day. Like if I ain't betting on the game, I'm playing FanDuel. I'm playing fantasy FanDuel.
Fucked them up on DraftKings. I just fucked them up on DraftKings.
I do FanDuel. I don't like DraftKings. I do FanDuel. You know what I'm saying? That's all I do, right? So I watch the Ravens because I gotta know who's the guy that's going to get them touches. Who, you know what I'm saying? So you have to scout you got to scout not only do you have to scout every team, you got to scout little obsolete dudes who somebody's going to make a catch that nobody really going to have. So you got to be intricate.
Yeah.
All the teams
you got to know people's backups just so you can know who to get in case somebody get hurt.
Yeah, I'm going to tell y'all gamblers. I'm going to guarantee you that the rookie is going to have at least 700 yards. Marquise Brown.
That's not the offense for it.
No, you got
the offense for it.
Hold on, you cut me off.
My bad.
What I'm going to tell you is Marquise Brown had 700 yards. He had over 500 yards his rookie season. We can look those stats up. He had about 700 and something last year. This is with no motherfucking help. I'm telling you, you can no longer double Marquise. That shit's over with. All that shit's done. You can't double no more.
They double Marquise Brown.
No.
I missed that.
No, you can't.
I've been watching.
They did not double.
Do they double Marquise Brown?
No, they
didn't. Y'all didn't know that they're rolling safety back and take the deep ball. Because you can't wait a minute.
Yeah, they take the deep ball because he can only get at the long routes, bro. That's
so you just roll it.
I seen Mark Andrews get doubled. I see them with 8-man
they
boxes
roll it.
and shit like that. What would you
They play the cover two. Yo, they roll a safety over there so he can't beat him deep. You can't cover that man one-on-one, yo. You know that, right?
40 guy. He a 4-2.
Who?
Yeah, you gotta roll the safety. You gonna run past the corner.
Right, so I'm telling you, so that takes away his best shit.
Yeah,
that
he's
take
not
away his
sure
best
that's what
shit.
you're supposed to do. As a defense, that's what you're supposed to do, though. They not doubling Marquise.
But you can't do it no more. Okay,
Andrews.
listen to what I'm trying to tell you. You cannot
Who's
do that
the running
no more.
back? Who's the running back, huh? That's more important than the wide receiver.
They ain't got no running
Who's
back.
the running back?
We don't got no.
So
y'all just don't watch. So y'all just don't watch.
1,000 receivers this year.
No, we had a running back that was on the practice squad last year. Listen to what I'm saying.
That's bad news. That's bad news.
No, that's good. You got a
29-year-old.
Hold on. You got a 29-year-old running back who is pretty serious. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Huh?
Who is it?
Played for the Steelers. Played for the Steelers. Played for Michigan State.
The dude that played for Pitt in college, James. What's his name?
Oh, you talking about Le'Veon Bell? We talking about
29 years old.
29. They let Le'Veon Bell over 29.
No, he's not. He's 29.
No, he's
hold
not.
on.
About 28.
Y'all talking me to death
That's
right now.
talking about Le'Veon Bell.
Let me finish. He's 29 years old and he in fucking shape.
Le'Veon.
And he's in shape.
I like Le'Veon. Okay, that's the running back. That's all I was asking. You talking about receivers?
No. I'm
not
not finished. You got the guy from you got the big dude from the Saints. That running back.
You talking about Latavius Murray?
I think that's him. Yep, they got him too. And they got the nigga who used to run for the.
I like Latavius Murray. I like Latavius.
Oh, he's there too. I'm saying they got about 4 motherfuckers. Okay. It's crazy.
Okay.
So
what I'm gonna tell you. But you know that's what your offense is, though, huh?
Yeah, your best running back.
You know that's what that really you predicated on running the football.
Not no more. No.
Your best running back was a rookie that got
because you don't have your running back.
No, y'all messing it up right now. Listen, this man is in he's going to his 4th year now. His 3rd and a half. Boy, he's been in the league 3.5 years now. I'm trying to tell you they're going to unroll the fucking offense now.
Yeah, we'll see.
We don't got to see. Listen what I'm telling you.
Yeah, we'll see.
Man, I'm trying to tell y'all
that's
niggas.
All we can do
and y'all forgot about
that's
the other receivers that the Ravens been working on. Remember, we had another 1st-round pick, 2nd-round pick last year, the 2 dudes, and they serious, yo. Y'all just don't.
We'll see. I'm just saying. Look, listen. All right, listen.
Y'all got the boy from Texas.
Hold on a second.
What's his name?
Hold on a second.
Yeah, P. For P, right?
Devin Duvernay.
Listen, he run a 4.2.
I like Duvernay.
All right, but listen. Here's the thing. Who's your number 1 receiver going to be this year? Just who's the number 1?
Mark Andrews.
It's gonna be.
No.
No.
Tight end. I'm talking about who's going to be the number 1?
Not
the number 1 receiver slot. Who's going to be that guy?
That's going to be the rookie. He's a true number 1.
Then number 2 is going to be who?
Marquise.
I said, so what y'all doing with Sammy Watkins?
Hold on, Prose. See, y'all don't know about Prose.
No, what y'all doing with Sammy Watkins? That y'all just
Sammy Watkins hurt.
I don't think he's ready to stay on the field, bro.
Right, that's true.
Is he going to start? Is he starting?
Yeah, he's going to start, yo.
So if he starts
underneath.
So if he starts the rookie, he ain't going to be number 1.
No, the rookie gonna be number. No, the rookie is hurt right now. The rookie ain't even playing. Don't worry about it.
Okay, yeah, the rookie ain't.
He's definitely not going to be number 1.
Yeah. All right, I thought he was in the game.
Like
Because so they gonna start Sammy Watkins. So they gonna start Sammy Watkins.
Sammy was gonna always start. They paid him a couple million, yo.
Yeah.
He was always starting.
Sammy was.
Yeah, so they gonna start Sammy Watkins alongside Hollywood Brown. All right, I'm just trying to figure y'all out.
But we don't want to. He like a China.
Hollywood is a slot guy. That's what Hollywood should play. He should play in the slot. Duvernay and Sammy Watkins should be your outside guys.
And see, they really brought
you do.
They brought.
But why y'all act like they ain't double team that man, yo?
No, I'm saying they don't. What I'm saying is like they.
Hey, I need a source.
They don't really. That ain't really a double team. Like you know what I'm saying. Like that. They just keep track of the deep ball. Like you know what I'm saying.
No, yo, it's a double team, yo. Watch the NFL thing and show you how they do it.
Hey, listen, if it's 2 people on them, it is a double team. But that just might be what the coverage calls for sometimes. You know,
Yeah,
if
Man, they
it's,
ain't
if
leaving
it's a
that
too
man by
high,
himself,
I mean,
yo.
if it's too high and the middle guy don't go deep, then the corner is gonna stay with the number one read anyway. So
Yeah.
it's not like they saying,
So what
okay,
they'll do?
double Marquise on this play.
Nah, yeah, because what they'll
it's just,
do is that first corner will pass them on to the safety. You know what I'm saying? He ain't finna
right.
keep following Hollywood.
But like I'm saying though, if the second person don't go deep for the corner to pass them out, he'll just stay with them, and it'll be both of them on.
Yeah. But
Say
see, they
it's
got Sammy Watkins
a,
to be because y'all need a guy who can run a route and get them first down, like pull up, get
right.
7-8 yard pickups. So that's why they got Sammy. Somebody can run a route, make short-handed catches, maybe across the middle or slants to what you know what I'm saying? Those types of pattern routes. Hollywood Brown is deep slot, you know what I'm saying, going across the middle, that type. Get the ball to him quick so he can move with his feet, but he's not like that short down, go get you 7 yards in a tough
running dig routes and post corners. Yeah, he ain't a route tree guy. Sammy Watkins is a route tree guy.
That's all I'm saying.
Hollywood
that
Brown is
first
Randy
round
Moss.
pick.
He got a 9-ball. He's a 9-ball guy.
Hey, yo,
Marquise
that first
Brown.
round pick, yo, he run the route.
Man,
tree,
I gotta
yo.
go watch him up because I know y'all got Jalen Phillips, the edge from Miami this year, and I can't remember the other first round pick y'all got. I know y'all moved back into the first round to get another guy in the first round, but I can't remember his name.
Go look right now. You're gonna say, yeah, that nigga's the first round.
Yeah, I see. Like I said, I gotta see.
Hey, yo, listen. If COVID didn't come, he was projected to be the first receiver off the board. You do know that, right?
Who was?
And then COVID came, the one the Ravens got. So what happened was when COVID came,
Jamar Chase been the best receiver for like 2 years.
No, you wrong.
Wasn't a sophomore last year. He would have been the first receiver taken last year.
You cut me off, so you ain't hear what I was trying to say.
Okay,
I was trying to say that when COVID came, he caught COVID, right?
Okay.
All right. So he missed a lot of games. Okay. And he had a horrible season. But the year before that, he was projected to be the first receiver off the board until COVID came. I'm gonna get you his name right now. You're gonna say, yeah, that nigga kind of serious.
No, because I know the guys, because it's like Jamar Chase, Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle, all of them guys been projected to be the best receivers in the draft for years. They was just too young to come out. So I think I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the guy, he was gonna come out in the draft the year before. Is that what you're talking about? He was gonna be the first receiver taken in that draft.
Rashad Bateman, my man.
Yeah.
Minnesota. He played for Minnesota. Rashad Bateman.
But he was never better than Jamar Chase, though, right?
That's not the truth. That's not the truth.
Jamar Chase didn't play the whole year. Jamar Chase didn't set out the whole year.
Yeah, you're wrong. I'm just saying you're wrong.
Jamar Chase from LSU.
We'll see.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You missing it. Yeah, you missing that, yo.
From Ohio State.
Yo, you missing? Yeah, y'all messing it up right now.
I haven't missed a lot on football.
I'm a Cowboys
I haven't missed a lot. This is what I watch religiously. Like you with the vaccines, I'm not with football. That's what I do.
Came out last year. He was solid coming in. He had a solid rookie year. So we
Who are you talking about? We talking about Rashad Bateman right now.
I'm talking about CeeDee Lamb.
No, we talking about Rashad Bateman, yo. How you gonna switch it?
I'm just saying, like, as far as the rookie.
What about Justin Jefferson?
I'm just saying, like, as far as a rookie coming into the league, you don't. You're looking for him to have a solid rookie season.
Right.
There you go.
Next year, you're looking for him to.
I know you heard me say he's gonna get about 700 yards. I know you heard me say that shit.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said we'll see if he can live up to the hype.
No, and I'm trying to tell you that he ain't getting no less than 700. He might crack 1,000. Y'all got it fucked up.
You said he was hurt.
Y'all got it fucked up.
Yeah, I'm saying
when he get back on that field, I'm gonna let you know.
He's not better than Jamar Chase.
Man, y'all missing the whole point, man. The nigga is special, yo. I know what I'm looking at, yo. I know what I'm looking at.
I feel you.
Like top 5.
No, I'm not just playing that Raven fan shit.
Yeah.
I know what I'm looking at, yo.
We don't book it. I don't book it till I see it.
Man, fuck Jamar Chase. Fuck Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase.
What did he do today? What Jamar Chase?
What about Devontae Smith? You didn't see him just snag a touch? You didn't see the 50-yard bomb from Joe Burrow?
How you do?
I'm watching for real, huh?
Is he a rookie?
He did great. They won the game.
Yeah, he a rookie. He played with Joe Burrow. when he was
Okay,
in
so
LA.
if that nigga doing that,
He was the 5th pick in the draft.
He played with Joe
Jalen
Burrow
Waddle was
when
seven.
LSU in the championship.
yeah, I
year.
know he was dropping all the balls in preseason. I know who the fuck y'all talking about.
A little bit,
He said something about how the ball is different from.
Yeah, he was dropping the ball.
college than it is in
I'm saying he was dropping the ball.
Yeah, he was.
No,
Well, he didn't
so I'm
drop
just letting
today.
no, I'm just letting you know I know who you're talking about. That's
When
all.
the lights came on, he didn't drop shit.
He took the top
No,
off.
no,
He
no.
took the
I
top
was just
off.
letting you know. I was just letting you know. I know who you talking about.
Okay, and I'm letting you know that Bateman ain't never been better than Jamar Chase.
And I'm saying you lost your mind.
The dude that won the
You know what you're
Heisman,
talking about.
that won the Heisman last year was a wide receiver. Come on now. If Bateman was that man, he would have been the 5th pick in the draft like Jamar Chase was.
No, Bateman got hurt. No, I'm trying to tell you, Bateman caught COVID and had a terrible year last year.
But
the year
Jamar
before
Chase
that,
didn't even play. Jamar didn't play all year. He was a 5th pick in the draft.
Yeah, he just sat out the whole season.
You know what I like though, right? You know what I like though? They gotta play the motherfucking game, Joe.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's just let that
see.
nigga play the
That's why I said
game
we'll
before
see.
we put the crown on his head. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, because there's been many of first round picks that didn't do shit.
No, he's
Man.
not that guy though. He's not that guy.
Didn't y'all draft Perriman? Didn't y'all draft Rashard Perriman too? Or was he just he was journeyman to y'all? Y'all drafted Perriman in the first round?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man.
I'm trying to let you know.
I know NFL
We're
Scott
gonna have
got
this
that.
conversation. 5 games into
you know when you can tell somebody watch it though, you know.
Yeah,
I'm deep. I used to know practice squad guys and shit from the teams. I used to like
up mid-season, and then we'll see where your boy at.
So who are Dallas fan? Who are Dallas
I'm a
fan?
Cowboys fan, man.
See, y'all niggas is done. Y'all done. Y'all straight done.
Listen,
I definitely want to hear that shit.
American Steve, baby.
Your man is gone. Hold on, your man, your running back, he can't even hit the corner no more, yo.
Nah, he good.
We passed the ball 58 times.
They just didn't run him against.
So this what I would like to say. Hold on. Listen, with the game on the line, he got that pitch to the left. He had one man to beat, dog. Run that nigga all the way. He should have ran the nigga over to the end zone. You know I'm right.
You didn't see the tight end whip on the block? You didn't see that?
No. It was one-on-one. Listen, if he's gonna be a great back, this is what I know about great backs. The first motherfucker don't tackle him. No, the first person don't tackle him.
Not every time.
No. A great back. I ain't never seen the first nigga tackle O.J. Simpson. I ain't never seen the first nigga tackle Adrian Peterson.
You want me to show you a tape of every great back getting tackled?
Hold on. And before last year, I ain't never seen nobody tackle one nigga tackle that nigga.
Yeah, I think he should have dropped his shoulder.
That's all I was saying.
Our issue gonna be on
dance.
Right. That was stupid, right?
But nah.
Our issue gonna be defense. Our offense gonna be.
I agree with you, man.
Our
offense is fine.
Right, he should have ran that nnigga into the damn end zone and called it a day, yo.
I agree with that.
The chat calling Unc Bayless.
Yeah, he locked in. Like he just locked in.
I like sports. This is, it's a little bit more just calmer to me because I ain't really at each other's throat about a sports conversation. I mean, Unc went crazy a couple times talking about Jamar Chase, but we ain't really.
I went crazy, yo. I'm saying, no.
You in violation.
Hey, Chef, I got the eye. He like, yo, I got the eye. He's special.
Y'all crazy, yo.
You the oracle. I'm the oracle.
Y'all tripping. Right. Hold on. Okay, let me say this. I was saying, please, Baltimore Ravens pick Lamar Jackson. I was like, please get that guy.
I remember that.
Okay? From day one, I was like, get this guy. Don't let this guy, because I watched him win the Heisman. Then I watched him did better than this Heisman year, and they just straight up cheated. They just was on some bullshit.
Oh, when they didn't give it to him. Yeah.
Right. I'm saying, please get this guy. When they went back into the first round and got that guy, I say, yo, that's Michael Vick reborn 5.0. Yeah. I'm telling y'all right now, all that stack the box up shit, them days is over with. That's my closing statement. Those pack the box up.
Oh, don't close
days
with that. No, don't
is
close
over
with that.
with.
Hey, I'm
We
telling you
gonna
what,
counter it.
don't talk all that shit, and then they get their ass beat tomorrow. I'm swear.
No. I didn't even say they was gonna win tomorrow.
I swear
They
to
lose to
God.
I didn't say. Hold on, wait. No, wait. I thought y'all heard me. I didn't say they was gonna win tomorrow, nor did I say that they might not even win next week.
They
I'm
might
saying
not
they
win
better
this
win tomorrow.
season, but he's not saying that. He's saying that the potential
No.
and what they
Potential out the
got
window.
is extraordinary.
Gone. Potential out the window. We done with potential. Now it's time for Lamar Jackson to get paid.
Nah, that's not what I
They ain't
said.
paid him yet.
Hold on.
You ain't confident they're gonna win tomorrow. So you ain't confident they're gonna win tomorrow against the Raiders.
No. What I'm trying to tell you is over $100 million, a nigga will play like it's his last day on earth. And I'm letting you know that nigga is going for the $100-something million contract. So pencil this nigga in. Hold on.
What happened to that German nigga then?
I don't know. Pencil this nigga in. Listen what I'm saying.
Germany.
Y'all go ahead and pencil
That
Lamar
played for the
Jackson
Lakers
in.
last year and got $3 million this year.
Schroeder.
I think Schroeder did the right thing.
No,
Nah,
what?
he fucked up. He fucked
Yep.
up.
That
I
nigga
think
thought he
y'all
was
wrong.
Steph Curry. He thought he
I think
deserved
y'all
$100 million.
wrong. I think y'all wrong.
Hold on.
I think y'all wrong.
That
dog.
bum ass
Overplayed
nigga
his
thought he
hand,
was
Ali.
Michael Jordan,
He
yo.
overplayed his
didn't.
hand, bro.
He
He overplayed his hand.
Y'all
What would
wrong.
make him think he deserved $100 million?
No,
They
y'all think
offered
y'all
like
wrong.
80 million. They offered like 80 million.
Oh,
I'm trying to
They
80
offered that
goodness.
nigga 80 million and he turned it down. Schroeder, he got offered. Hold the fuck.
Yeah,
A
Dennis
nigga
Schroeder.
of his caliber can turn down 20 million a season?
Yeah, he fucked up.
Come
Nah,
on,
yo,
Unc.
I'm gonna tell y'all.
You
this.
gotta stop, Unc. At some point,
He seen how people around him was getting that money though. So I don't
yeah,
blame him
he
for turning
fucked
it
up.
down. It just looked bad now. It looked bad now. He's
He wanted
expecting to go on a run.
he wanted a max contract. He thought it was a
I'm
max
saying he's gonna
contract.
earn that. Listen, he's gonna earn that this year.
No, he not.
Yes, he is gonna earn
He'll
it this
never
year,
get
yo.
that
He's not,
contract.
though. That's over with.
Y'all
He
tripping.
didn't
over
fuck
with.
that up.
Yeah, it's over.
Nah.
Yo, he was gonna get $20 million going
Hey, yo.
forward. Now
Hey,
he
yo.
getting $3 million
Guaranteed.
with a 1-year contract.
With a
Chef,
1 year
how can you
deal.
be?
He fucked up.
5.9.
So basically
It's
what y'all.
5.9, but
So
I'm with
basically,
you,
what
Chef.
y'all saying is a person shouldn't gamble on themselves.
Nope.
Yeah, he should
He
gamble.
He
should.
won.
Nah.
His bum ass was about to get $20 million a year.
Yeah,
He
and
won.
Me.
Yeah, what happened was that he didn't gamble on himself to get that. That was like he done blew all the money. All the money was gone. The only deal that was left was to take that right there. Like he was out of options. He was hoping
getting
another
overpaid.
team.
They was overpaying him.
He was
No,
hoping
they
another
wasn't,
team
yo.
would-
Listen.
he was hoping another team would pay him
Yeah,
more
it
than the
was.
Lakers did.
If he'd have
No,
signed
y'all know what
84
happened, yo.
million,
Based off the
overpaid.
COVID and all this shit fucked them up, yo.
You
The way
telling
this
me
shit went crazy.
Schroeder deserved
They
21
offered him
million
money
a
Yeah,
now.
year?
man.
Unc?
Schroeder that dude, yo. Schroeder
Oh
just
man,
couldn't
yeah,
play.
you
Schroeder
up
that
Bayless,
dude.
He
yo.
finna be a
So
backup.
Now
y'all
I
really
agree with the
He finna be a
chat.
wait, hold on.
backup.
So y'all saying, hold on. Y'all saying y'all don't watch basketball?
No, we
I'm
saying
a
now
Lakers
we
fan.
You
agree
keep
that
saying
you
we
up
don't watch
Bayless,
because
You
we
yo.
don't
saying
agree with you.
Schroeder? Hold on, wait. You saying Schroeder ain't worth a max contract?
No, he's not.
No.
No,
Y'all
he's
got,
not.
y'all got it all fucked
He
up.
was, listen,
Yo,
Unc,
you
listen,
talking about
listen, hold on.
Schroeder, yo?
Bro,
Are
he
you
was just
serious?
six
Yeah,
man.
he
He
wasn't
was
worth
just six man before he came to LA. He was a
Listen,
six man for
he
OKC.
wasn't worth the 21 million the Lakers was finna give him. You talking about
Yeah,
now?
that was crazy.
Max is
The
30
Lakers
plus.
was about to fuck
Max is 30
themselves
plus.
giving them
I
21
know.
million.
I'm glad they ain't do it, bro. Like
Right.
I'm glad he turned that money down. Shit. I'm like, yes.
They was about to fuck themselves, yo.
So y'all gonna act like y'all ain't know Schroeder got hurt last year, yo? Is that how y'all
he-
gonna act like?
Shooter didn't
Now
get
he
hurt.
got
He just missed a
COVID.
couple
He
weeks.
got COVID.
He just missed a couple weeks
He
with
got
COVID.
COVID.
bro.
He
He
wasn't
didn't get hurt. He played the whole season. He just missed a couple weeks with COVID. That's all it did.
Yo,
Hey,
we
hey,
talking about
Did he miss
COVID-19, nigga.
Hey, Schroeder.
Yeah, straight up. I'm with you, Unc. I'm with
We
you on
Schroeder
saying
that.
caught a lick, yo.
COVID-19, yo.
Schroeder caught a lick, yo. You gotta
just
recognize when you
like
catch
that.
a lick, yo.
Yeah.
Oh, you
He was
see?
about to
up.
get
I agree
20.
with that, too.
His bum ass was about to get 21 million a year.
Oh.
That was a lick. He was robbing them, yo. When they put that contract on the table, that nigga should have signed that shit before the motherfucking contract hit the
Hey,
table,
Chef,
yo.
they offered him 65 at first. He declined it. They bumped it up to 80.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, he
nah.
wow.
He was like,
wow.
You
Nigga
feel me?
went in the playoffs and scored
Allegedly.
2 points.
Yeah.
All of
And
this is
scored 2
alleged.
point Magic. Everybody was like, get him the fuck out of here. You
Yeah.
feel me? Everybody turned on him, yo. That nigga fucked up. He should have. I ain't gonna say that.
Yeah, I'm glad they ain't paying though. I really didn't want him to come
What
back.
you finna say, Chef? Say it. Say that shit.
That nigga, bro, if that shit would have happened to me, I fuck around with a ran in traffic, yo.
Yeah. Like he probably come away with probably 10 million a year next. Somebody might pay him maybe 10 million.
I would have been on suicide watch,
Nah, they
yo.
not.
Yo, niggas, I probably would have stepped out on the fucking freeway if I would have motherfucking gave up 21 million and I ain't worth it. Man, get the I'm saying yo did the right thing. That's the wildest shit you ever said. You said a nigga did the right thing for turning down 21 million.
Oh, yeah. And now this is all alleged. This is all allegedly, but yeah, Schroeder is not. He never been a guy like that to me anyway. He good, but it's like I don't know. It's just 21 million when the Lakers when that report came out. I was like, wow.
And the
21
role
million for Schroeder.
The role that he gonna have in Boston ain't gonna be nothing like the role he had in the Lakers. The way he had it.
He's not gonna start. Marcus Smart is the start over there.
You got Marcus Smart, you got Jaylen Brown.
You got Jalen and Jason Tatum.
Yeah, he's never gonna recoup that, get that contract back up to that. Yo.
And Marcus Smart a fire on his ass.
Yeah.
He one of them dudes.
That's I will say this. I will never be surprised by nothing else you say. Yo said that man did the right thing. A nigga turned down 21 million. Yeah, that's the right thing to do.
You going wild.
Turned down 21 million. Unc said that was the right thing to do. God,
I can understand why he did it though. I can understand because you playing with Brian, you're expecting to go to the finals and shit. And even if you don't play as well as you are capable of playing, you finna get paid after you go to the finals. Remember he got Matthew Dellavedova 40 million. Tristan Thompson, he got him paid. So if I was gonna bet on anybody after I'm playing with him, I'm gonna bet on Brian because he getting niggas paid. They are some money too.
But what happened was
that got him 81 million.
Once he got to 80, he was thinking that another team. He was thinking that another team would offer him more, and then the Lakers got the little link with Russell Westbrook, and that deal closed the door. They're like, you know what? Since you turned into 80, we got this deal with Russ. Shit, we good on you now. You know what I'm saying? And
listen, wait. They offered him the 80 before, like before all of the free agency hit and all of that shit.
Right.
They were trying to extend him during the season.
And he turned it down.
And
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
And then the 80.
That's what I'm saying. When they got to the end, they offered him 80 towards after the season was over, they offered him 80. He turned it down.
No. Not after the season. They offered him the 80 during the season.
During the season.
Before he caught COVID and all that shit.
I thought they offered him.
It was a lock-in extension.
I heard that
they were trying to sign and trade him.
Yeah, but I heard the first offer, they actually upped the offer. From wherever the original one was, they upped it. Because he declined.
Yeah, that's what he said. It was the 65 million.
They were trying to extend him. They were trying to extend him when they first got him. When they first got him from Oklahoma City. Remember, that's the Danny Green trade. Got him. That's the 65 million.
But when the season was over.
No, they never offered him shit. They were trying to sign and trade him in the Buddy Hill trade. They was
but in order to sign and trade him, they got to offer him something.
No, they don't.
For the sign and trade.
That's called a sign and trade. Yeah.
Yeah, but see what they're going to do is this is what they do.
Going to take the contract.
But this is what they do with the sign and trade. They'll say, okay, Schroeder, we'll give you the deal for 20 million or so, but Sacramento go pick it up. But the contract we sign you for, they gonna acknowledge it on that end when they get there. That's why. That's the only reason the NBA players
to do that.
Yeah, that's the only way the NBA players
agree. You got to have the other team to agree.
Yeah, but I'm saying he turned that down. They was then.
No, he never did. No.
He didn't.
You're mixing it up. No, they wasn't. They tried to put him in the trade. And they was like, nah.
No,
We ain't finna agree to pay. We would never pay that nigga $21 million.
No, I said, why did he get involved in the signing trade? Because it takes a player.
Because the other team didn't want his ass. That's why he had to take $5 million from the Celtics. The signing trade ain't just we signed him $20 million. Now y'all want this $20 million nigga? No, that's not how it works.
I know Sacramento. I know Sacramento didn't want it. That wouldn't be a good fit. They already got De'Aaron Fox.
Right. They already got De'Aaron Fox. Right. He was fucking himself up, and then he seen
it out again. But I thought the $80 million was on the table for him to sign, and he declined the $80 million. I gotta pull it up. No. That's not how it happened.
No, the $65 million was beginning of the season, and then the $80 million was in the middle of the season. This is all allegedly because his people came out and said they never offered him shit. That's what they damage control now though. So it looked real bad though. It looked like the worst shit. What was it? Nerlens nowhere.
They offered him. The Lakers offered him I got it right here. They offered him an $85 million extension in March. Yeah. That's what they did. Right. So and he turned that down
during the season.
Yeah, 84
during
million.
The season, though, ain't it?
Yeah, 84 million in March. Yeah, he turned it down, and they saying that when free agency opened in August, they was waiting for teams to show interest in him. Right.
There we go. And nobody did.
Yeah. So then they talk about when
into any motherfucking thing. Now, see, I would have loved it if the Lakers got him for $5 million. He could have been rushed back up. That would have been beautiful. If they could have got him for $5 million, because that's what I think he worth to me. I wouldn't pay him nothing over that much.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad he's gone. I wasn't satisfied with him at all. You know what I mean? But he turned that 84 because he thought he can get more in free agency. That was the plan.
Yeah, no, he thought they was gonna go on a championship run. And he probably would have got more than that. But because he would have looked good playing next to Brian.
Yeah, but you can't bank on a damn championship. Like I think he really thought he can go into free agency in the damn. I probably got bad advice from his agent. You know what I mean? That's normally what it be.
Yeah, we know he did. He turned down $84 million. Yeah. He got bad advice from everybody. Yeah. Somebody should have told him to sign that shit.
I'm sure somebody did.
Jesus let him wrong. Like that's
shit. I think it is.
Like that's some shit you pray on, yo. And if you still make it up, if you come up with turning down 84 million, then Jesus then led you wrong. Because I don't see you listening to a man. Ain't no way a man is gonna advise me or persuade me to turn down $84 million. Ain't no nigga got that type of power on me, yo. Ain't no nigga that's smart, yo. That's something Jesus gonna have to do.
You ain't heard about Nolan Noel?
Nerlens Noel, yeah, he's suing
Rich Paul because he was in the same situation, and Dallas was gonna give him a big load of money. And his aide, Rich Paul, turned him, look, bro, don't even fuck that. I can get you a better deal. We go to free agency. Shit ain't work out like it was, and then he got injured, and then he ended up playing like some minimum shit.
I sue him for that $100 million.
Rich Paul wasn't even taking their calls. That's what they said. That's what the report said.
Bitch ass
he wasn't even taking their calls. Yeah, he wasn't taking their calls.
Yeah, because he told Noel, like, we good. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't even worry.
Yeah. I got that. Like, that ain't shit.
Oh, yeah, yo gotta go in this pocket. He gotta get that man something.
Yeah, he's suing that nigga.
He gotta go in this pocket, yo.
He gotta see what Rich Paul hands like. That's what he needs to do. You gotta see what Rich Paul got hands. Straight up.
Rich Paul got a history, though. He got a history.
What he end up taking, though?
Shit, like, he ended up working. He ended up getting injured. So he ended up getting like he got a little decent deal now with the Knicks, but he was kind of a journeyman because he got injured. And
he was like vet minimum that year though, huh?
Yeah, hell yeah.
He signed for the he signed for the vet minimum somewhere.
Yeah, that's bad. This year the Knicks give him a little something, but yeah, I think he's on Rich Paul for like 60 million or something like that.
Yeah, Rich Paul had to go in his pocket, yo.
Yeah.
Rich got it. Richard definitely got it. But the Knicks was tripping anyway. They signed Evan Fournier, 72 million. God, see now, if I'm Schroeder looking at niggas like Fournier and getting all that money, I might think I could get some money too. But
Hey, I don't even know. I
know.
hate Fournier. I hate Fournier.
Me too. I don't get it.
Horrible fantasy player.
Yeah, just a regular dude out there.
Yeah.
Oh, you lost you some bread, huh?
All the time, man. I pick that. Like, I don't like picking them, bro. I promise you. Like, I just be like, if he beat me,
what you be doing the drafts, huh? You do the draft, the snake draft. What you be doing on FanDuel?
Nah, I do the straight up. Like, I do like
non-player.
Nah, I do the big turn. I do a little bit of that, but I do the big tournaments. I do 150 lineups. So like, I use the whole program and everything.
Nah, you wildin'. You
wild. Shit like that. Yeah, I spend about you don't lose all every day. You're not as balanced out. So I'm saying, but I'll probably spend about a few $100 through the day.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. Because you don't even win nothing to be betting. You got to spend that much.
Yeah. And you don't lose the whole. Like if I spend the 3 on the foot, you don't lose the whole 3 because I put in 150 lineups. So of course something gonna hit. So sometimes I'll lose a little bit. Sometimes I break a little even. Sometimes I win a little bit. And then every once in a while I hit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know how it is.
Yeah, you can hit him over the head though. You can tear him up though, boy.
Yeah, I ain't hit it over the head.
You mess around
a couple big ones, but I ain't hit the big one yet. Yeah. Don't tell you about one time.
Yeah, the most I did, the most I did like one day, off the lowest amount that I put in was like 1,600. I won one of the little pot pools that they be having up there. I had like the best lineup, and then like a second place win was nice too. I did good on that, like $60, 55, something like that. I put up on there and hit that, but. Yeah, you gotta know what you're doing. You gotta know what you're talking about. We gotta know what we're talking about. You can't just
Uncle done jumped off y'all and beat him up.
Yeah, we beat him to sleep.
Hey Chef, how you gonna talk all that shit? And then I said don't talk now if they don't win. He said, I ain't say they're gonna win tomorrow. Like, man, like I'll never say that about
Las Vegas too. They better stop Las Vegas if you think they're gonna be good. They better put foot to Las Vegas tomorrow.
Like, my Cowboys be 0-9. He asked me if they gonna win tomorrow. I'd be like, hell yeah, we could destroy these niggas tomorrow.
Straight up. And they better come ready to play against the Chargers too. They better come on with it. Stomp the Chargers on out. We're gonna have Zach Martin back. Lyell got suspended though. What Lyell do? Why he get to play Thursday? Then they gonna suspend him for 5 games after that.
I think it's drug related. Like he probably tried with the coke or something, or maybe the weed. It's some drug.
What they said was he just didn't take the drug test.
How niggas do when they don't, you know what it means when a nigga don't take the drug test, bro. I'm finna fail. I know I'm finna fail that.
Straight up. Right. Yeah. Leave the job. Don't even take it. Say fuck the job. Just leave it the whole job. That's what motherfuckers do when they get me.
Yo, did y'all watch Raising Kanan tonight?
Nah. I like to watch. I ain't even check it out yet. But it grew on me though. At first, I wouldn't fuck with it. I ain't gonna lie, shit. I was like, this is kind of like a kid gangster movie. I was like this, you know what I'm saying? But now it's starting to get a little bit like,
man, I be watching the pseudo killers. I don't be watching no TV. I be waiting for y'all to come on here, crack me the hell up, Cedric, and all y'all. Hey, when Wu Jia was on here, dude,
hilarious.
When Wu Jia was on here, I died laughing. I be having to pull my car over sometimes. Boy, when that boy told y'all them when he was talking, what are you talking about? The characteristics of the guy when he said the river was wet, boy.
Yeah, he said it's wet.
Out of my house, I swear. My dogs and shit, they be looking up at me like, what is you over there doing? Boy, and y'all wouldn't even understand.
Hey, I was supposed to ask you
my man trying to get him to admit he an atheist. I be dying laughing.
Wu Jia said it's wet.
Wu Jia be on the gas, boy. But then I be floating sometimes though. But then I be like, knock it off, son. What are you talking about? You know what we mean? We're gonna define all the other words, and then you're gonna make up what you think about God. Why you ain't define that when we define this shit? Niggas don't. You know what we talking. That's what y'all be want. I know y'all be wanting to say, nigga. You know what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
Only thing I hate is when I ask somebody a direct question and they be like, "Okay, here's the thing." I'm like, "No, shit. Here we go."
Let's
You
be
know what I'm
clear.
saying?
They gonna
It's
get
like, answer the question. I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to it. But first, let me ask you a question. Like, oh my God.
Listen. Hey, listen. He pulled up. Hey, listen. Well, John, we pulled up a list, and he said, "Where y'all fall on the list?" And then when y'all asked him, he said he wasn't even on the list.
He wasn't even on.
Son, I be done. I'm like, what? He said, and then Corey say, "So you off the top or off the bottom?" Son, I'm just telling you, I wrote notes. Y'all be killing me, boy. I love an anti-vaccine boy. Just be having that kill in his eye.
Yeah, he
that
do.
boy like a lion ain't ate in 3 days. That boy be on it.
He definitely get excited. He definitely get excited.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah,
Yo, Unc will go anywhere to debate an anti-vaxxer, yo. He will go anywhere, any channel. This nigga will pull up, yo. A nigga could be cross-eyed and Unc is getting.
Yeah, hey, I'll be screwed through a channel. Hold on, that's Unc. Yeah, hey, Uncle go debate and don't even tell nobody he on somebody else's channel shit. I be like, damn nigga, why you didn't tell me you was gonna start some show? He don't even say that. He just be over there just getting it in. Like, I swear to God.
Oh my gosh, I'll be done. Yeah. So the TV shows and stuff, I can't really keep up. My kids and shit don't allow that shit.
Nah,
I ain't really watching. What's the last? I can try to see the last shit I got into there.
Yeah, that's all I got. That that
shit
on.
You got
the stars app. That's just on the man. You can just pull it out right. Like I'll pull it out right now.
Yeah. I mean, I got all of this. I got all of this HBO Max and all of this shit, but I just don't. I don't be getting too invested. I be trying.
Yeah, I watched a little shit on there, and I watched a little shit they got on Stars called Heels. This shit, it's a little wrestler shit. Talk about the healers. I be watching that shit too. Like that shit's out.
Yeah, I just watched that joint that you was talking about, Blood Brothers.
Hey, yeah, you
man,
like
that shit fucked with me.
Yeah, hey, that shit make you. That should make you look at Muhammad Ali a little bit.
I stopped fucking with Muhammad Ali, yo.
Hey, me too, Chef.
I was like, oh, he was a bitch ass nigga, yo.
He was a bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, he was slanderous. Like, wow.
I mean, he called that nigga a Jew.
Even after he got murdered, I was like,
yeah, after got murdered, this nigga standing up there clapping. Yo, that was your homeboy, yo.
Exactly.
Like, what type of shit is that, yo?
Yeah.
Yo, even though y'all ain't agree, yo, so what? Yo, that's your man, yo.
Yeah.
He got pictures of you. They got pictures of you holding that man kids, yo, kissing his daughters, and you clapping after that nigga got killed, yo. And Elijah Muhammad talking shit about him the day after he got killed, and you standing behind him clapping. You's a bitch ass nigga, yo.
Yeah.
Yo, man, you's a bitch ass nigga. Him, yo, even
Muhammad. It sent me there too, Chef.
Yo, the shit, yo, like that. I was hurt, yo.
Yeah, it fucked me up, bro.
I'm like, yo, come on. Even Elijah Muhammad.
On the pedestal.
Yeah, Malcolm X's brothers turned on him. His blood brothers. Fuck Muhammad Ali. He had 2 blood brothers that was in the Nation of Islam. And these niggas was behind Elijah Muhammad clapping. One of the brothers gave a speech after Malcolm X got killed about his own brother, yo.
Yeah, that
what the fuck is wrong, man, yo?
Yeah, that's why Unc was banging. That's why when Unc started banging on the Nation of Islam, ain't never did. Hey, I was with him. I understood what he was talking about. But hey, I did just recently see that too, and it just, man, because Muhammad Ali, man, I always had the highest regard for Muhammad Ali.
Right.
Yeah.
And that shit, when I seen that, when he said, well, you can't go against the most honorable Elijah Muhammad and what you think gonna happen. I said, shit, I gotta cut this.
And when you look at his face when he's saying those shit, you looking like, you can see his face like, you a puppet, bro. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Soon as Elijah died, he lead a nation.
Right.
Right.
Same year.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you done talk all that shit. You done, because Malcolm was like, Ali, that's my brother. Like, he was he never uttered a
He
bad
was
word
PC.
about Ali. You know what I'm saying? And then he was like, that nigga wouldn't even stay in the same hotel Malcolm was in and shit. I'm like, this nigga, I'm like, damn, bro.
But then he was
when he
younger.
stiffed him on the
That's
handshake, I said,
yeah.
when they said they crossed paths and he stiffed him, like,
Yeah,
what?
in Ghana. They
Yeah.
was in Africa
Yeah.
and they seen each other.
And then they said when he got in the cab, he was he was slumped, like he done lost so much.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
And
I
like
never see they
hold
always
on one
made it
second,
like
hold
they
on one
was
second,
just
hold on one
friends.
second. And they the shit that kind of got me a little bit. It was like, because when they break it down, it was like, how Malcolm took him and Malcolm introduced him to like all the dignitaries from other nations. Like, he put him on an international stage for him to be able to, you know what I'm saying? So like, Malcolm paved the way and set him up for him to be,
A
you know what
world
I'm saying?
figure.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. That shit, like, goddamn, bro. You know what I'm saying? That was the first time they actually put Ali in a spotlight. I ever seen a documentary truly put Ali in the hot seat.
I never see him. Listen, I never see him say some of them things. Some of them
Me
things that they
neither.
showed was the
Me
first time I ever seen that.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. I
I
think they
heard him
kept
say
that.
he
I think
ain't
they kept that
dragged off
hidden.
and burning no flag.
I think they kept that hidden on purpose, because when he was alive, like, I
It
think
would
they
have
was
fucked
like,
his image up.
exactly. And I think they really make sure.
Cause I don't fuck with him no more.
I know.
Man, like,
I'm
for
like,
real,
you are
though.
my type nigga, yo. Like,
Hey, the world would have never accepted him like they did if that shit would have came out, bro. He would have never been the type of Ali that.
Yeah, that shit was bad.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, he called a nigga Judas. He said, yeah, 'cause Jesus had Judas and, Elijah had Malcolm. You know what I'm saying? I was like,
wow.
yeah, because your
Hurt my
blood
motherfucking
brothers
feelings.
had turned on him. But years later, like in the 80s, they did interviews with your brothers, and your brothers look crazy, because they be talking about, yo, I feel bad for, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that was my little brother. Like, how the fuck I let them, you know what I mean, use me like that? Like,
fuck my brain up and shit.
Yeah, yo, that shit crazy, yo. Like, a cult is some crazy shit.
That lets you know how powerful that shit is,
bro.
For sure.
Especially when you call a nigga your father.
Yeah. And it's crazy because his older sister was in the nation too. But she ain't never turned on him. When they stopped giving him money when he was having, she the one who paid for yo to go to overseas and shit.
Yeah,
and she was giving, you know what I mean? So she wasn't even worried about the nation, putting her out or anything or, any type of retaliation. She was just like, that's my little brother,
That's
yo.
my brother. Like, I don't know what y'all talking about. Like, y'all straighten that shit out on your own.
Right. And she was the one that brought Malcolm into the nation in the first place. See, a lot of people get the shit misconstrued when they watch the movie. They think it wasn't even nobody named Brother Bangs for real. That's some shit that Spike Lee and the screenwriters made up. If you read,
her sister was already in the nation.
Yeah, his sister and his brother, they was writing them, telling them about this shit. You feel me?
Okay.
So yeah, and they hooked him up with Elijah Muhammad, and then him and Elijah Muhammad became pen pals. You feel me?
Okay.
But your brother and sister was the one that already, you know what I mean, was like, yo, he's saying a lot of shit that daddy used to, you know what I mean, say boom, boom, boom. Because they would, it was
because I didn't know the history because I didn't know Ali had connection with what was the dude name? The captain or something that Ali got that because it was a dude that introduced Ali to Malcolm.
Oh, the one in Miami.
Yeah, because they were supposed to go to some event. Before they went to the event, he took him to meet Malcolm. Malcolm was in a restaurant and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know.
He
like
said Malcolm ain't even know who he was.
Yeah, exactly. So I didn't know that Malcolm Ali already had some NOI influence kind of already in his ear before he met Malcolm.
Yeah, yep.
Okay. Yeah,
They said he had brought, but even before that, he had brought a Farrakhan album.
Yeah, they played that shit.
Yeah. So even before yo met the dude, the captain in Miami when he went to train with Angelo Dundee, he had brought a Farrakhan album and he was listening. They say he used to listen to the Farrakhan album like every day, like constantly.
Nigga was named like Calypso something
Yeah,
before he changed his name.
yeah, Louis,
Yeah,
Calypso Lewis.
Yeah, that's the first time I ever seen that video. That's the first time I ever seen that video. You know what I'm saying? With Farrakhan and shit.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, that
Yeah,
shit.
that was a good one though.
Yeah. When I watched that shit, I was like, when that shit was over, I was like, you dirty.
Hey,
You know,
that was a bad one to me.
yeah.
That was
But
a
he
bad
did. The Ali family was saying that, you know, he did reach back a little later on.
Nah,
right? He did
I'm
say
cool.
Yeah, because the daughter was spoke at Ali funeral. But
yeah. So I guess he did. Yeah.
You carried
fuck
that man, yo.
I'm fuck that. Fuck that. I want smoke. I would have, boy.
Because even Ali's brother was
my
on there,
people.
like even you know, either Ali brother was caught up in that shit. Because you know what I'm saying? Because it was cool to see Melchizedek on there.
Yeah.
That was
He
cool.
was on there.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, look at that. Hey, he kept it a buck though. He kept it a buck.
Yeah, he did.
I like his part on there. I like, you know, I like what he did on that though. Because even though he's still in the nation, he still like, you know what I mean. But he was like, he still showed him Malcolm love. You know what I'm saying? He was like, you know what I mean. So he just kept it a buck from their perspective. But that shit was dope though. That shit was dope.
I hated that shit.
Yeah,
I hated that shit because I don't want to know Muhammad Ali like that. God damn.
Yeah, you can't unsee that shit, man. Yeah, you can't
unsee it now. So,
hey, suddenly I didn't feel bad about the Parkinson's shit like I did before.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? I'll just keep it in a buck, bro. I'll keep it in a buck.
That was nothing but divine justice.
Yeah, that was God.
Yeah.
Nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because when they show yo trying to light the torch,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? With the little handshake and shit like that.
Yeah, like, bitch, that's what you get.
Yeah. Hey, I wonder if some ways he felt like that. You know, he's a believer. I wonder if some ways he probably felt like this shit was punishment. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit was punishment for the way I did that. You know, he did go into traditional Islam.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? So he probably after that shit, but they never talked about really what made him leave the nation. I want to know, like, he was in it for like 10 years. Why did he just leave all of a sudden? He never really spoke on what made him leave. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I wanted to know why he leave.
I think the nation had switched anyway. To Orthodox Islam after Elijah Muhammad died.
Yeah, they said son did take him that way.
Yeah. The son switched it, you know what I mean, over. And then Farrakhan in the 80s decided to revamp the teachings of Elijah Muhammad and revive the Nation of Islam. So you know, Farrakhan was an Orthodox imam, you know what I mean, for like 4 years until he decided to, you know what I mean, start the Nation of Islam back up. So
yeah, gotta give him his credit. That nigga revived that mother. You gotta give him his credit.
Yeah, he definitely did. Him and another dude. So it was a couple different factions that, you know, tried to do it. I think he was the most successful though.
Yeah, that Donahue show.
So what do they be doing in the Nation of Islam? I don't. What do they be doing?
I have no idea what they do.
I don't know.
Oh, y'all said he revived it. I mean, like what? Like
no,
more people.
Brought the, you know, started the Nation of Islam back up because the son dismantled it. When the son had took over, Wallace had took over after Elijah Muhammad died, and he was more studied than Orthodox Islam.
Yeah, I know. I know that, but I'm saying reviving it. What you mean? What?
Because you know, Nation of Islam got teachings that come straight from Elijah.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't
right. The white man, the devil.
Traditional Islam is just, you know, the Quran and what is it, the Surah or the Hadiths and shit like that. But with the Nation of Islam, they also got shit by Elijah in there, his own little doctrine and shit that they got in there. You know what I mean? So
yeah, they think Elijah Muhammad was God in the flesh, right?
No, they think the white boy was God in the flesh.
Oh, prophet. I mean, no.
And that's what I didn't like, Chef. Like
Farad.
that's what I didn't like about the
Muhammad,
Blood
yeah,
Brother
yeah.
shit, because they represented it like Elijah started the Nation of Islam. They just jumped over Farad and just like, yeah, Elijah was with, because they kind of talked about how Elijah was around Garvey, and they just give him credit from the start Nation of Islam, where he really didn't start it. He just took over leadership once old boy went and either disappeared or went into hiding or whatever he did. You know what I mean? But I didn't like that aspect of it. But
So in that doc, Elijah Muhammad didn't say he was. He didn't say that in that documentary. He didn't say he was God in the flesh. That's crazy.
No, they said Farad was God in the flesh.
Farad, yeah, they think Farad God.
In that documentary, in that Blood Brothers document, that wasn't Elijah was saying that Farad was God in the flesh.
Yeah, for Elijah, that was his teaching, that Farad was God.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
Farad
Damn, I
was
didn't
God,
know that.
and he was the messenger of God.
Yeah.
Meaning Farad gave
Oh,
him the message.
okay.
So if Farad is God, then Elijah Muhammad is the messenger of God. You feel me?
Right. Who is Allah? Oh, he Allah in the flesh. Okay.
Yeah, he was Allah in the flesh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I don't deal with spookism. I don't deal with none of that spooky shit. So all them niggas saying shit is just them saying shit. Everybody, humans, Africans too. Do you know I have a disdain for that, Chef? I think you do too. I have a disdain for that when a motherfucker tell me an African did some shit and now it's just the right shit. I got a disdain for that. I got a disdain for any motherfucker telling me what the right shit is for me. I don't know. I just be hearing you banging on
You
them
about
motherfuckers.
to start West African wars again, man. You about to start West African wars again.
Listen,
We already
might
pieced it
have
out
to
with them
because
brothers, bro. Look, we already pieced it out for a
that
little
shit
while.
ain't gonna work. That shit
Hey,
don't work now.
We in PC mode till somebody
Like
jump
I
off the
was
cliff,
saying.
and then we be like, I can't take this shit no more. Then we got
Yeah, I know y'all be chilling, but
Yeah,
I'm just getting it off because I've been watching y'all. I've been watching. I really watch a lot of this shit, like this, like informative shit though. But I like that it's comedic relief.
Sutek put the eyes up in the
we
chat,
lighthearted.
like
We're a little bit more lighthearted than the other groups.
Hey, Sutek just put the eyes up in the chat.
Oh shit!
See us, you started some shit,
It's cool. It's cool. It's cool if anybody say something, but I don't just agree with it because it was written on the wall. I don't have to do that shit.
You don't disagree with it just because it came out of Africa.
Yeah.
Right. That's ridiculous. That's fucking ridiculous. I would never do that. But it was written, so it did.
But that's because you don't understand the African perspective, bro. So
oh Lord,
so
you get that African perspective, then you come back.
A Christian to tell me the same thing. A Christian to say I don't understand the Bible.
I don't care if it was the African perspective or that it came out of African mind or the shit is not practical. How about that? How about it's just not practical? You know what I mean?
Right.
It's a better way to do things.
Hey, Mongo Slave said lead the West African wars for next week.
Oh man. It ain't even a war though. That's just right. It's just practical. Like what? Why would I ride a horse now when I can get somewhere in the car? It just seemed wild to me. But yeah, that should be funny as hell to me. Funny than a mug when they come on here and you don't know that's their favorite shit to say. Did us like that too. Do y'all watch the games? It's like, come on now.
He said what?
We watch the damn game.
Yeah, Uncle question your whole knowledge of football in general. Hey, Uncle just step up, mask on you. Listen, I'm a football professional, bro. I've been watching football my whole life. I mean, like, we all been watching football our whole life, bro. Like, so what can you say to that shit, though? What can you say to that? Nigga, like, listen, bro. Listen.
Nothing.
This is what I talk about. I watch football my whole life. So just sit down and just listen to these jewels up in the
right.
Like shit. All right, bro.
You know that's how they do y'all on Africa. How much have you read on the subject?
How many books you wrote?
Yeah, they doing that shit quick. When you talk about Egypt, when you try to ask a question about Egypt, you be like, "Can you read the sesh?" I'm like, "Come on, bro." Like,
You can't even read the language.
You can't even read the language. Nigga over here
How you
talking.
know the cultural context?
Can nobody read that shit?
Uh-oh, now see, Chef, I done got you started. Okay, now we got to go back. We got to go
Like,
back. Talk
the
about
majority of the world can't read that shit. Like, what
Right.
the fuck? Like,
right.
Yeah. That should be true.
I have to go to a whole class and shit because I don't be getting how you get the shit from the symbol. I'll look at it and be like, okay, yeah, that could say that shit, but it could also just be a nigga over here stepping in some water or something. It could be a whole bunch of shit. But
it
I
could
don't
be
want to be
a pretty
totally
drawing.
disrespectful. It could just right. It could be something the 7-year-olds did back then. Shit. Never know. We don't know.
Hey, that would be
Fishing
fucked
is-
up though.
And
if
they
brought
believe,
back up.
when they start talking about what they believe, oh my goodness, I could jump out the window. Oh my goodness,
Yeah,
how
we
the fuck
ain't
could you know that?
we ain't gonna never win that argument right there. Cause like everything we say
Right.
is literal, wasn't literal. Even if like dude pull
Right.
out the letters of people saying that shit. That he had Wuja messed up with that one. Dude pulled out a letter from a person writing at the time. Like, yo, I've been sending you all these tributes and you ain't doing what you're supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Like she was going off on one of the deities and shit. You know what I'm saying? Or like yeah, that shit was crazy.
Wait, what? Hold on, what? Somebody wrote a letter to the deity.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's my type of shit right there.
Yeah.
That's my type of shit right there, boy.
Like
Where you
like
at?
I believe in you your tribute, and you supposed to do something for my
Yeah.
brother. Like I still ain't seen the shit happen. Like what's good type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I'm waiting on these African Americans to do that with they motherfucker, with they God and shit. They scared of that nigga though.
Oh,
let me
see 22 love. So if y'all understood African spirituality, you wouldn't be atheists. You know what I'm saying?
See?
Yeah, you know,
Who are atheists?
Hey,
according to Wujawa, I'm not an atheist because I don't believe none of that shit. So I'm a something else. Wait, what I'm saying? I ain't on the list either. I don't believe none of that shit. That's spookism. As soon as you talking about a nigga in the sky says something, I'm out. Because eventually he gonna have me doing something crazy, and I'm not gonna want to do it. Eventually he gonna have me loving him more than my mama and daddy. What? You crazy? You out your mind? What? My mom, I go get anything from my mama right now. Still, as a grown ass man, don't need nothing. God ain't never showed up. Listen, I own a moving company and shit. So every move I ever went to, I asked God to show up. Like, hey, God, come help me get this piano up the stairs.
right.
The nigga never show up. I'm done. After the first or second time, you tell me to pull up or I say to pull up, you don't pull up, I'm gonna stop looking for you. I'm cool. You ain't pulled up.
You will let down.
Something practical.
Yeah. He did show up. He did show up. He did show up. He was the reason you was able to do that work.
That's it. With
God
my grandmother.
Do that every day.
God got you, baby. You know what I'm saying? Won't he do it?
I got you. Nope.
Why my back hurt?
Hey,
straight.
I'm gonna tell you
I
what.
felt like I was lifting all of that shit.
Hey, you know what used to fuck me up as a kid? I used to thought was the coldest shit ever. When it was like the footprints in the sand shit. That was one of the coldest shit. When you look at the sand,
and there's only 2 sets. That's the time when he was carrying you.
Yeah, that was
it. That was cold.
That was cold, bro.
Boy, the don't question it was the shit for me. It can't be questioned. Oh no, that's pimping. Don't question. Not finna get me like that. I'm finna ask every question I can think of. Who wrote this shit? Used to be my favorite shit, and then niggas start coming out with the writers and all that shit. Then you start getting more information on it. Like, oh, this is some quackery. These are just niggas in their opinion. Oh, okay, that's cool. I could do that myself.
Mm-hmm.
And then they say God talk to them and shit. Hey, listen, when they say God talk to them, why they don't write that shit down? That be making me crazy. Why y'all don't feel like y'all shit is important enough to write that shit down and make y'all Bible? Y'all world ain't just we just done after them niggas wrote that shit down, huh? But you got a personal relationship. You ain't writing this shit down. This some shit we probably needed to hear. Oh no, that ain't how it work. Oh, why it ain't how it work? All them niggas was with some niggas that got a message from a nigga, right? I don't know. It's just not practical. And I like to deal with real life. motherfucker piss on my leg and say it's raining. Nah, we not doing that at all. What they say, what they say in the Bible, let me get my red letter. I got the Bible in this motherfucker.
Damn.
Oh, hold on, you ride around with the Bible? Hold on, what
Of
do you
course.
ride around with the Bible now? You gotta talk about that.
It's trickery. It's trickery. I can get a motherfucker to think I'm okay if I got a Bible. Now, if I come out talking like I'm talking now, I'm a quack. I'm the quack. If I come out talking like I'm talking now. So I keep a Bible, Quran. I keep all of that shit just for a month. Which one is you? Oh, you okay? Circle 7. You one of them? Okay.
I
bet.
keep a Bible in the car for if I get pulled over, and put that bitch right in the front seat.
You for
So
real?
when the police shine the light in the car, they know that's a good Christian boy. Right? Like, where you coming from? Bible study.
Hey, but you will put that Quran in that Quran might get a wrong idea.
Oh yeah, the Taliban. I get tased in my ass.
Oh, shit.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
you gotta know where you at, man. Know the laws of the land, bro. Know the laws of the
Straight
land.
up. Yeah. I go to different people's houses all the time and shit though, and they want to sit and pray for me and they Jesus and all this. So I'll scale back the cussing. I'm a chameleon. I'll be whatever you need me to be today. I'm just trying to
I
get this
always
shit
let my
done
grandmother
for real.
pray for me.
Yeah.
I feel better after she do that shit too.
Yeah, I don't trip on that shit when I go
Nah,
home.
do that.
I always do that shit.
She be like, "Don't you feel better now, baby?" Hell yeah. Grandma just hooked me up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they say to me all the time. Like my family back home, they be like, "Well, we know you don't believe in God, but we gonna pray for you still anyway, baby. Just so you see, you know what I'm saying?"
That's exactly how
ask
they
me.
sound.
Yeah, they ask me, you mind
Exactly how they
if we say a prayer? I'm like, go ahead, auntie, go ahead. You know what
I
I'm saying?
feel better after my grandmother prayed for me. I don't know about y'all.
Yeah, like
That shit make me feel better.
like getting a hug. You know what I'm saying? Shit,
Oh man.
Y'all niggas don't even
Yeah,
like y'all grandmother praying for y'all no more. I ain't that type of atheist.
Yeah. Hey, we got some angry atheists, but like some real angry.
Don't
I
celebrate
ain't that
Christmas
fucked
and all
up,
that
yo.
shit.
Hey, my grandma passed, yeah, but I was the same way with my grandma, bro. Like, I ain't tripping on nothing.
Mine too.
Yeah, I believe whatever my grandma
Mine
believe
too.
when I'm in front of her, yo.
Yeah.
Straight up. My mom's is like that now, though. My mom's is but do you, what do you, but that's what they always, what do you believe in? You. That's what I believe in. My mama had the presence of mind to show up. She don't know that she made me like this. Like, you showed up for me. That was the wrong, you should have been dead to me. If you wanted me to believe in some spooky shit, you showed up and helped me. Like, actually, put the work in. So, I just.
Yeah. But you had to go through a stage, though. Like, you ain't.
Hoping.
Nah, but you had to go through a
You
stage.
had some days.
Yeah, you had to go through a stage. If your mama was in it, you had that stage when you was in it.
Of course, when I was a child.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, when she used to force me to go to church, as soon as I got a car, I never went to church again. What? Why would I waste my time? Well, maybe for the females, but I wasn't going to church believing. Like back then, when they first went to church, they wasn't going to church to believe that shit. They was running away from a nigga busting them in their head. We wasn't supposed to get converted in church. We supposed to run away from these motherfuckers or run towards them and do something to them. But yeah, of course, I was a kid, so I believe whatever she said. Shit, she was busting me in my head. So shit, hell yeah, whatever you say, ma, yeah. Sing in the choir and shit, yeah, all of that. Do all of that shit. Sing and catch the Holy Ghost.
I still don't have no problem. I still don't have no problem with religion. My family real religious, so
nah,
I don't.
You just had a problem with what them niggas was talking about when they were talking about Malcolm. You do got a problem with religion, Shep.
No, I'm saying like if my uncles and them, if they ask me to come to Juma on Friday, I go. You feel me? Because it's a family situation. You know what I mean? Okay. I go in there, I make wudu, I pray with them. You feel me? I eat with them afterwards. I do the whole. You know what I mean? I don't have to go in that motherfucker arguing whether I believe, because it's a family situation. If I go to my grandmother's house Thanksgiving and she tell everybody bow their head for prayer, right? I'm bowing my head for fucking prayer. You know what I mean? And
I agree with you.
I'm going to do all of this shit. I know how to act. You feel me? Like, if I'm in the barbershop and there's an old lady, she say, I'm about to pray for y'all. And nigga, we cut the clippers off and let that lady pray.
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck?
They finna argue about they didn't even know what the we finna argue about this shit. Y'all nigga put your hands, that nigga bow your heads, bro.
Right. You better respect that old lady, yo.
That's called respect, though. That's just respectful. That's just being respectful.
And it feel good. Some things black people do, we do it to make ourselves feel good, yo.
Yeah, plus you can't you got a lot, like you can't determine what feels good for somebody else. Though. You gotta understand that. So if that feels good, because it don't. If
an old lady praying for you don't make you feel good, yo, something wrong, yo.
Like it don't, like, because I don't. Here's my thing, right? Like I don't.
Her intent is in the right place.
Yeah. Like
it's all about the intent. Is what you know what I mean?
Yeah, like you would never hear me bang on nobody religion, right? Mm-hmm. I bang on the Nation of Islam because it's like a cult. It's like a cult. when something like that ostracize you from your family, because like Christianity ain't like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got people who are non-Christian, they come and they go. But when you have a cult, you know what I'm saying? When somebody can excommunicate you from the community with all your friends and your family, like, I don't rock with nothing. I'll bang on that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, the traditional system and Christianity, I don't bang on nobody for having those type of values. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Whatever gets you through the day.
Yeah, and if I got Christians and Muslims in my family that do better than me. So
yeah, that's a humbling experience.
Yeah, if that, like, obviously that shit ain't holding them back. You feel me?
Yeah.
If I have a Muslim in my family who make $250,000 a year, then that shit ain't holding them back. You feel me? Nigga got his own fucking construction company. Him and his son, you know what I mean? My uncle got his own fucking construction company. You know what I mean? His son is his fucking partner, right? And they make over $250,000 a year.
Devout Christians and shit, right?
Right. Yeah. No, they Muslim. Their religion is not holding them back. They doing better than me. I got Christians in my family who make more than me. If I need a loan, right, I go to them. So how the fuck am I gonna sit there and tell them they need to do something? No, they doing good. You feel me?
Doing just right. Yeah.
That's how long uncle is. Chef, I don't think so. I don't think religious-minded people is doing well at all. To me, they not, because they ain't got the most important thing that they need is their mind. But
they do got their mind.
Making a lot of money.
All right, but listen,
making a lot of money don't mean they doing better than
me. But where's they fucking up at?
But listen, putting everything aside, right? You're supposed to, right, be able to provide for yourself and your mate, take care of your family, man, right? And be able to go through life and live a happy life, bro. That's just the end goal. Mm-hmm. Like all the other stuff is dirt, bro. Like if they doing that, they doing fine, bro.
Yeah, like how can you say they don't have their mind? Would they do anything crazy? Do they not look both ways before they cross the street? Do they not put their seatbelt on? They do all of the same practical things, right? That we do.
Yeah.
So they not crazy. You feel me? Like they're gonna make the same decisions that we'll make in any situation.
Exactly.
So they not gonna fall if somebody run in the house with a motherfucking gun and start shooting. They ain't gonna fall on the ground and start praying. You feel me?
Like they gonna get low.
They gonna get low and try to either get that nigga or get out the way.
Yeah.
They gonna.
So you saying they not? So you saying they not religious?
Shot, they gonna call an ambulance.
Right.
And have somebody come take you to
they ain't gonna say God gonna heal that wound. They gonna call a goddamn paramedic.
They is gonna say that. They is gonna say that.
They gonna say it, but they gonna still do the practical thing.
Directing the paramedic.
Huh?
I agree.
Bro,
I agree with that. So them is people them is not religious folks.
But see,
they are religious folks. They go to church.
Yeah.
They believe in God. They go to the mass. You know what I mean? They pray 5 times a day if they can. They what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't get it, bro. Like, listen, if I get shot, right? If I get shot and they call an ambulance to come pick me up, it don't matter if they call an ambulance because the Lucky Charm tell them to call it. The end result is I'm shot. Call a damn ambulance. The reason why they're doing it, and take me to the doctor. It don't matter if they think God making a doctor hand move or not. I'm where I need to be. You know what I'm saying, so long as they got all the proper steps to get a person where they need to be, you can't fault them for that, bro. Everything else is a personal decision.
They going to work every day. They not laying down saying Jesus gonna pay the light bill. So they make all the right decisions. So if it's Jesus telling them to do the right thing, then Jesus is a good motherfucker. That's what I gotta say. Because I know a lot of motherfuckers who out here and they just on their own and they making all the wrong decisions. So it's like, it's crazy. Like, I don't know. I just don't look down on it. Go ahead.
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying, but in the same, I just don't know, because then they'll just raise another generation of them people, and then
But long as they
productive, when you really
though.
go into, I agree with that. I agree with that. Though.
Yo, these motherfuckers are sending their kids to college. They raising their kids. They sending their kids to college. They teaching them motherfucking morals and ethics. You feel me? So what the hell is we gonna replace it with? Like at this point in my life, I see, the shit serves a purpose. You know what I mean? We don't have nothing better to offer our people other than religion. We don't. Just because individually I'm past it, you feel me? I wouldn't dare take that from some people in my family.
You can't take that structure away right now without something to put that shit. It would be cataclysmic, bro. Like, I'm saying, like, you can't, like, that structure is there for a fucking purpose. You understand me? Like, eventually, maybe we'll walk to that stage, but right now, we ain't there, bro. That shit is needed. You understand me? Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you what fucked me up, and I'd never been in the Nation of Islam, right? But when I realized that Farad Muhammad was a white man, that shit fucked me up. Like, if y'all can ask the niggas in my barbershop, I was walking around for days, like in a daze, I thought black people, I said, we retarded.
Bro.
I said, white.
Bro, check.
I swear to God, hold on. Hey, Sosa, I walked around for days, and I was like, white people might be right about us,
Listen, I wasn't even in the Nation of Islam, Chef. When I found out that shit fucked me up.
The shit. I said, white people was right all along about us, We really are stupid.
Here's what I thought though, right? I thought that when that cat is out of the bag, it's over for them. Like, I'm like, it's over now. Shit, that
y'all
shit
don't think
nothing, bro. I'm like, God damn.
I think that was the wildest awakening ever happened in my life, I swear, and I'm not in the Nation of Islam. I just was, the Nation of Islam had a lot of prestige in our community, right? For black people, they the ones that we look to, like, they the brothers, you feel me? Like, they got that shit together, like, you know what I mean?
Suits and joints, yeah.
Like, motherfucker, they pro-black, everything. I found out they motherfucking thought a white man was God. I said, we stupid motherfuckers,
Hey, you see Wesley Muhammad? You see
the white man to death.
You see when Wesley Muhammad explained that shit? He was
like, my God,
the messenger knew that the nigga mind, that your nigga mind couldn't handle that. He said, that's why he didn't reveal it to you, because your nigga mind wouldn't have been able to conceive it.
Man, that shit twisted me, for like a week, niggas in the barbershop was laughing at me like, you still tripping over that? Like, I can't, like, we fucking retarded, Like, the niggas in the bar, I'm like, y'all really don't get what I'm saying. We fucking retarded, Like, yo, wait, the white man is gonna always rule over us, yo. Like, we stupid, yo. Like, yo, we stupid. Like,
Rule over your mind.
Yeah, they call the white man devil. Y'all got a whole community he done set up.
Right.
How that work?
Yo.
Now they into Scientology and shit. White.
And then I heard like the stories, like he would have like parties. He would be dancing with the, like, because it was. When
he was doing the waltz and all of that shit.
Exactly.
He was oh my God.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So, that shit was crazy, bro. That shit was like that's what I'm saying. Like, here's the thing though, but the story goes that old boy Farrar was this, because they got the letters of Farrar writing Muhammad, Elijah, saying like, yo, he was telling him to stop teaching. Like he's like, yo,
I'm God and all of this.
Yeah, exactly. So Elijah did something different. Like, we don't really even know what it was like, what the original shit was like. We got a revamped version because apparently Farrar didn't consider himself that.
But Elijah's brother had the original teachings. Elijah's brother was supposed to be in charge.
Yeah, he was supposed to take over.
He was supposed to take over. Them niggas got the beefing with each other.
Yeah, they got the war, shootouts and all types of shit.
They went to war. Man, that shit crazy, man. Shit like, crazy. I don't know what. Yeah. That Nation Islam shit, that's some tricky shit right there, boy.
That shit a lot.
That's some tricky shit. Rob Bourne do a good job with that information about the Nation of Islam.
Yeah. That's how I learned that little shit over there. Fucking with them niggas. Yeah.
He do a good job with that information on, you know what I mean? But once I looked at that FBI file, I was just like, man, y'all can pull up that FBI file, man. That shit is damning. Like,
hey, that mugshot with him got that little part with that part.
Yeah, the motherfucking FBI said, man, that's him.
Hey,
like, their shit concluded, right, that the guy that got locked up, right, in 1920 or whatever, and this dude that they locked up, you know what I mean, in Detroit or wherever the fuck they was, Chicago, was the same dude. Like,
yeah, man,
that shit was a red. Then his wife came forward.
Yeah, I seen that little interview with his. He said I met him. Yeah, because listen, Chef, bro. Once they got the picture right, like I said, this nigga was at parties, bro. They know that nigga in the hood.
Yeah.
All they gotta do is go back around. Hey, you know what I'm saying? This photo right here is that you seen this guy around? Yeah, he used to be over there with Sister Betty and shit. Doing the waltz and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, but it gets even deeper because Muhammad Ali's wife.
Yeah.
She said she met him. That he used to come over the house. Man, it's crazy. So
and she had a picture of him. She had a picture of him.
It's like, yo, what the fuck? He used to call me his granddaughter.
Exactly.
So I felt like Elijah Muhammad was getting your girls or something. It just starts sounding crazy to
really
me.
Weird. It's some really weird shit. Yeah.
Damn, yo. I'm like, them old niggas was ill, yo. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, so he was still paying, giving them money. And,
he had to be, you know what I'm saying? Like I think once the shit built, I guess he must have felt like, it'd be best for me to play the background.
Paying this white man before he out us. You feel me?
Exactly. That's real. Yeah, that shit was crazy. Yeah,
but your wife came out and was like, yeah, he a white man. Like, they got his son's birth certificate. And on his son's birth certificate, it got the race of the parents, right? They got the mother as a white woman, and they got the father, Wallace Ford, as a white man. They got his son was in the Navy and got killed in the Korean War. So the Navy got the motherfucking death certificate, right? And the death certificate got the parents on that motherfucker. The marriage certificate said he was white. Like, man, I don't know what the Nation Islam. The Nation Islam saying that's not him. Like, what?
Yeah,
what?
Yeah.
Wait, what? I was just about to ask you how they get around that.
The Nation Islam said that's the white man line. That's not him. And we just supposed to believe that. Like, just because they said it wasn't him,
there you go.
the fingerprints, all of that shit said it was him. The motherfucking wife said it was him. Like, she don't know who her own, she don't know that her own husband is a fucking white man. You feel me?
Yeah, it's the white
They
man
gotta
the
keep the
devil.
cult going. They gotta keep
It's
the
the
cult
white
going.
man the devil, right? You don't think he got to have a good reason to be showing up at my house with a goddamn white man at a birthday party with my goddamn kid?
Right.
Like, yo, who is this nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that's what, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. She know who that is, bro. She knew who that white man was at her event, bro. I promise you, she know who that dude was, bro.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
a fact. But for them to keep the cult going, they try to make it a murky situation. Like his whereabouts and where he come from and who he is really a mystery and is unknown. Right? So they throw some New Zealand shit in
King
there.
James.
Yeah, they say he was from New Zealand and he came from New Zealand, but he was really an Arab. He came from the East. Y'all don't know what the fuck. So, man, it's crazy. They just trying to confuse us, y'all.
Yeah,
the fact of the matter is all pointing to being a fucking white man, yo.
Yeah, we know he was not African American. We can say for certain the nigga was not African American. Born African.
For sure.
That's it. Yeah,
and before he started the Nation of Islam, he was going around as a white man in America. We do know that. So
for sure.
Whatever, if he was an Arab or is this one dude online, Paul Guthrie now is saying that he was actually from Pakistan.
Yeah, I heard that shit.
Yeah, it's a dude named Paul Guthrie. He been following Wesley Muhammad around, trying to debate Wesley Muhammad on Farad Muhammad for a couple years now. He's been chasing, you know what I mean, Wesley, beating Wesley up. Yeah. Showing that like a lot of the stuff that that Farad was teaching in the Nation of Islam in the beginning was actually Pakistani version of Islam, meaning the names and stuff that they was using, his spelling of the Quran and different things. It was Indian, you know what I mean, and it wasn't Arabic, so to say. So
okay, all right, yeah. That's a crazy. Yeah, that's a crazy.
That Nation Islam shit, boy, that shit fucked me up, man. I ain't gonna lie, y'all.
I didn't think
that was
it
a
would
gut
survive.
punch, man.
Yeah, I didn't think it would survive. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought it was over with. Like, because when I found the shit, when I found out, I was like, then, because the reason I thought it couldn't be true, because I'm like, if this is true, then how there's still a Nation of Islam? And they talk about the white man the devil. You know what I'm saying? But then when you see the shit now with them niggas now and Scientology, and now they got pictures, Farrakhan smiling, cheesing white men and shit. You know, like this shit just it ain't. It's all politics and you know what I mean, and just money moves and shit, man. Like it ain't like we think it is on the inside.
And so it's crazy, right? Because where my barbershop was at when I found this shit out, it was a Nation of Islam restaurant right around the corner that we used to eat at every day, right? So, I'm around there with them. I used to kick it with them every day. Good brothers, right? Talk about rap, everything. I sitting there on my lunch break and I just chop it up with the brothers, right? And we got cool as shit. So when I found that out, I just started looking at them niggas different. I'm like, I can't even talk to these niggas no more. Like, something wrong with you niggas. Like, I was fucked up, yo. My homeboy, like, you ain't, we used to call it the brothers.
Right? Oh, they
like,
knew? They knew though?
We'd be like, what we eating for lunch? I don't know. I'm gonna go around the brothers. You feel me?
Yeah.
And they like, you ain't get, I'm like, I can't eat out that motherfucker no more, yo. Like, something wrong with them niggas, man.
Did they know? So they knew at the time too?
No, I never said nothing to them about it. Now, I used to go in there because I'm this type of person.
There's a lot of nation that didn't know at that time period.
Exactly. This was like 3 years ago. You feel me? Yeah, so I used to go in there. Now, I debate people. This is just my natural personality. So they would come in the barbershop, we'd be having a debate, they'd get in a debate, this, that, and the third, right? But on that shit, I couldn't even approach them niggas with that shit. Like, cause I'm looking like, yo, all these debates I done had with y'all, and y'all been holding this shit back. Like that, I can't trust nothing you niggas say no more. You feel me? Y'all niggas ain't even real with y'all selves.
Man.
You feel me?
Stop, Chef. You got my hair hurting, boy. Don't even want to go into them because what could they say? Right. I'm right.
Yeah,
what
like
can you say?
what y'all gonna say? He wasn't white? Like, yo, I'm looking at a white man. Y'all got pictures of this nigga in y'all house. Y'all the ones talk about take down the white Jesus out your house, but y'all got a picture of a white man in y'all house that y'all call God. Y'all niggas are delusional, yo.
Yo, the picture look crazy when I see that shit.
Crazy.
Yo, and
Crazy.
then it's people that say he was a goddamn Nazi. It's people that say that motherfucking Farad was a damn Nazi. They say he got the same haircut as a fucking Nazi.
I heard that shit too. I heard that shit.
Hey, man.
Man, look,
Let's
this
talk about the Ravens. Hey, let's talk about the wide receivers again, man.
Listen, they said this nigga was a Nazi, yo.
Yeah,
So
I heard.
you tell me it's some black people in the motherfucking black community that worship a Nazi as fucking God. Like, are we fucking like?
Hey, it wonder why they didn't feel these got these niggas on a terrorist list. Like these niggas is crazy. We gotta put these niggas on a terrorist list.
Yo,
nigga.
so
Hey,
y'all some
that's
Muslims who believe in a Nazi. Like, y'all some black power Muslims that believe that a Nazi is God.
Hey, you know what though? When you think
The
about it,
rabbit hole. I'm just saying the rabbit hole of the Nation of Islam is one of the biggest mind fucks in the black community. I would rather you niggas believe in white Jesus. It's less complicated than the theology of motherfucking the Nation of Islam at this point. Now, I'm not saying that this shit about the Nation of Islam and all of this shit about Farad is the truth. I'm saying these are the stories that circle them. These are the allegations. This is the shit that's in, you know what I mean? Like,
it's a picture of them.
oh,
listen, we could all agree that the FBI is pretty good at their job. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
So,
man.
you know what I'm saying?
He
They
said
ain't
we
got no reason to
stupid.
put that on
And that
nobody.
confirmed it.
You know what I'm saying?
man.
I just wonder how the nigga do it. Like, how did a goddamn Nazi Pakistani come into the black community and start converting niggas into a black
That's
nationalist
something we
movement
stupid.
with
Well,
himself,
like, yo, we
Right.
gotta be
Niggas is
dumb. Like,
bro, with himself as the leader of an anti-white black nationalist movement with that nigga at the head. That's,
Ooh.
God damn.
Hey, that's cold. That need to be a whole motherfucking show.
And
Straight up.
the nigga Elijah wasn't even supposed to be the one. He was like trying to that nigga. That's crazy.
and you know, when you think about it, I sat back and I said, yo, white people probably used to laugh at us, yo. Like,
Yeah.
you niggas retarded? Like, so y'all let this white man scam y'all. The white man is the devil, but y'all believe that this white man is God, and y'all actually paid this motherfucker. Like, I can't even take y'all, but y'all want freedom. Like, y'all want equality. Y'all the same niggas that want equality. Get them fucking hoses out.
Right.
You feel me? Get them hoses out.
Hey, listen, Chef.
Cause you niggas are out of y'all rabbit mind.
Hey, what do you think? Hey, what do you think Malcolm would have did if he'd have found out about that? He got that picture for Raw back then. He'd have been like,
He had to have it.
Nah.
I was just about to say that.
You think Malcolm X ain't see that picture?
Nah, I think back. I
Man.
think that shit was hidden because even Wesley was like, that shit would because they kept that shit a secret for a long time, bro. Like that shit didn't come out.
Yo, you think that
Nah,
that
I don't think so.
Malcolm X didn't see that picture?
I don't think he did shit.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
Because they used to
When
talk
did-
about hair
when did
texture
they-
and shit like that. I remember that shit.
you
They used to
remember
talk
the
about
date
how
when
your
they-
hair texture.
You remember the date when they did the news report on for all? Was that way later at the Elijah death, whatnot?
No, that was Elijah was alive. This was Harper's Magazine. I think it was in the early 60s. Malcolm was still, you mean now, because this was around the time that Mike Wallace made the documentary on the Nation of Islam that gave them national whatever that brought them out to the nation, right?
Yeah.
That put them on the national scene, right? But before that, right? His son Wallace, him and Malcolm X was tight. And Wallace used to beef with his father over saying that Farad was God. You know what I mean? And him and Malcolm was in communications. You feel me? So Wallace said he got put out the nation for disagreeing with his father. And his mother used to beg him to, just agree with your father, right? Because
the white man is God.
Yeah, just agree with him, because if your father put you out the nation, you ain't gonna be able to come over the house no more. You feel me? Like, and he ain't want to hurt his mother because he knows it. So this shit was crazy, yo. But what I'm saying is, him and Malcolm had a good relationship.
Yeah,
he was the one who told Malcolm that his father had illegitimate children.
Yeah.
You feel me? So he used to tell. Actually, Wallace had studied in Egypt. They sent him to Egypt to learn, Arabic and all this other shit. So he had theological differences with his father. So Malcolm knew about the theological differences. So he had to know about Farad being a fucking white man. Like, you know what I mean? He went along with the shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to say because I know we love Malcolm X, but it was a point in time where he went wrong. And like Love 2022 220 Love 07, she said that's why Clarence 13X left. And it might be some truth to that.
I heard that too. Like, but I'm saying, like, because he found out, right?
Mm-hmm.
He would like Clarence, according to the story, Clarence X wasn't privy to that information. And then when he found out, he was on the same.
But it's right in your face though.
I was just about to say, how do you hide it?
You're right, because we all seen that picture of Farad Muhammad before it triggered in our minds that was a white man. I seen that picture for years, right?
But see, I can't remember where I saw it first, though. I can't remember.
But when you first seen it, when they told you who that was, you just went along with it because psychologically, you wouldn't think that the Nation of Islam would say that a white man is fucking God. So the story that they get, the credibility that you lend to the Nation of Islam, it mind fucks you. You can look at this picture and see this nigga and not even see what you're seeing. So imagine, we're not even in the Nation of Islam. So imagine the people that are in the Nation of Islam. You see what I'm saying? If black people not in the nation can look at that picture and not make the connection just because you don't want to believe that niggas are that stupid. You feel me? Like, you cut off your reasoning faculty in order to just give the credit to the Nation of Islam that these pro-black motherfuckers who say the white man is the devil, they couldn't say that that this white man is God. So when they I don't even remember the story that they told me about this nigga, but for some reason, I looked at that picture and I didn't see a white man.
See, I remember seeing a photo, right? But I can't remember.
Oh shit!
Like, did they have that? See, I can't remember how
they always had that picture.
Yeah, so okay, then
same one.
Yeah, the same one.
So that shit was hung on their walls even back in the 2000s.
Yeah, yo. So think about it. If we seen that picture for forever.
Hey, Chef, I never thought about it.
Exactly.
You see, Chef, you gotta understand, like, I'm not in the NOI, so I didn't see the picture till when I saw the motherfucker. So when I see it, I'm like, nah, this shit ain't true.
My nigga, I seen that shit for years, and couldn't make the connection, yo.
Oh no, the first time I saw it, I was in denial. I'm like, this ain't no fucking Barack Obama, nigga. You know what I'm saying? The first time after the first time I seen it, probably was goddamn Sonetta. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't on that shit. YouTube, mid 2000 some change when somebody showed a picture on YouTube and shit. And I was like, hold up, what?
I seen that shit for years, yo,
Yeah.
and didn't make the motherfucking connection, yo.
What do you
I
think?
think I read a book.
What you thought it was?
No, I knew it was Farad, but my mind couldn't process that was a white man. Yo, I had to read something. I read a book about the origin of the Nation of Islam, right? By a Nation of Islam member. I forgot the name of the book, right? But in the book, when it told the story about Farad Muhammad, the story wasn't even saying he was white. But when I read the story, I said, oh, he was a white scammer, right? Because the story that he told, he said that this dude, right, he had moved to Chicago or Detroit, one of them cities. It was Chicago or Detroit. Was it Chicago?
I think it might have. Yeah, I can't remember either.
Or
I know
was it Detroit?
He was both. He was Chicago and Detroit. I can't remember. So
well, whichever city he started it in, they said it was during the Depression, right, or whatever, and he was basically he was selling fabrics, right, and you know it was
Pakistani.
Hard. He was selling fabrics, right. Like, so he went into the black community, right? And he would knock on black people's doors, and his sales pitch to the African Americans was saying those African Americans in Detroit and Chicago was moving up from the South, right? So they were Bible believers, right? So when he would go into their houses, one of his pitches was, y'all not from here, right? These are the type of fabrics that they're wearing back where y'all from. So by him saying that, they wanted to hear more, like, because they never heard about where they was from, right? And, you know, they would invite him in their house and they would feed him, right? And then like every week he would come back and they'd buy his shit and they'd be like, well, we want you to come back and tell us more about, you know, where we from and our culture and stuff, right? And every week they would motherfucking get more people to come over their house. So this was a way for him to sell his fabrics and eat every Sunday.
And
right?
make up shit.
So he was in that bitch freestyling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was in that motherfucker. You know what I mean? So he was able to sell all his shit, right? Basically like how your grandmother and them, they used to have Tupperware parties. Right? Y'all remember them shits back in the day? Did y'all have, you know what I mean? Or Avon parties? Or, I don't know. Whatever. But anyway, I know people in the chat understand.
Mary Kay.
Or Mary Kay, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, Mary Kay came later, but Avon. Yeah.
Avon, Mary Kay, Tupperware, all that crazy shit, you know what I mean? But that's some 80s shit. But so that's how he would get into black people's houses. So it became a big thing, right? Where, you know,
you would show up.
It got so big after a while where it couldn't be held in people's houses no more because the whole neighborhood was basically, they was telling their friends and family, like this dude telling us where we from. And they would say, y'all not even really Christians. Let me tell y'all about y'all real religion. You feel me? And this, that, and the third. And he kept going. So they end up buying this nigga a storefront. You know what I mean?
Like, damn, that nigga polite on fucking steroids.
Man.
God.
And that's how the shit started, yo. Like, so when I read that, I said, oh, he was scamming. Like, I seen the scam right off the breath. You know, once I read that, I seen it. That was the master key. Like, nigga, I'm from the hood. I know when the nigga running them up. You feel me? Like, man. And
220 Love said he met up with Drew Ali. I'm not familiar with that. And he said he met up with Drew Ali and he was a Moor.
Oh, yeah, I heard that, but I don't
know this.
Yeah, I don't. But yeah, I definitely heard that. That he took some teachings from the Moore Science Temple. You know what I mean? I think that was in Detroit.
Yeah. Hey, so what did he get arrested for?
Who?
Farrar. Remember like in the early. Remember he got banned. He got kicked out of one state.
Yeah. Let's go through that. One of their members had killed somebody. Right? They did a ritual sacrifice and they killed somebody and they pulled their kids out of school. So it was a truancy situation, right? And it was they was investigating the murder. Now, this is where it gets deep at. When they went to go lock him up, the police thought they was looking for a black dude.
Yeah.
Right? The apartment building that he was staying in, the white police officers in their report, they said they walked right past him. They thought he was the landlord or somebody. They came there to arrest a motherfucking white man. I mean, a black man.
Yeah,
When they figured out it was him, they knew off the break it was a scam. The police, they said when they seen him, and because they said when they went upstairs to go arrest him, they walked by him to go to the apartment. When they motherfucking out and they figured when after all of the commotion, because they locked up a couple of the members because the members decided to protect him because he was their prophet, right? So they end up locking up all these other black people when they locked him up with him. Now the police was saying that this nigga was talking crazy, right? Saying, I am the prophet of Allah, all of this crazy shit, right? They said he was saying all this while he was around the Negroes. They said when they separated him from the Negroes, that's when he came clean. You feel me? Like, man, all right, I was fucking around, yo. I was just getting some money. You know what I mean? Boom, boom, boom.
I would have loved to just seen that shit, bro. Like, that shit would have been awesome, bro. Just to see that shit, bro.
Yeah. And they got pictures. They actually got pictures of him, right? In the goddamn police precinct.
Yeah, the snapshot. That's what I see.
Right.
Yeah.
And he talking to the police and he's showing them, you know what I mean, how he ran the scam, this, that, and the third. Boom, boom, boom. And they told the nigga to leave town.
Yeah, just don't come back. Yeah, don't come back type shit. Yeah.
Immortal Truth said, show your proof. It's all in the FBI file. It's public record. You can go pull up but I know y'all don't want to believe the FBI file because the FBI liars. You dig what I'm saying? But
I want to be an NOI son.
It was hard for me to accept. You know what I mean?
I mean, but most stuff we talk about, that's out now. Like, you know,
so if it's not true immortal truth, then this nigga is really the prophet of Allah. So, I mean, which one is it? I mean,
he God in the flesh.
So either he's prophet of Allah, God in flesh, or white scammer.
Or a scammer.
To me, it's more likely that he's a white scammer. What would be more probable? A nigga is the prophet of Allah, God in the flesh, or white scammer? I don't know about y'all. I don't know about y'all, but I know that white scammer makes more sense than prophet of Allah or Allah in the flesh. I mean, so you got to be a motherfucker.
Chef, if he was black, you ain't leaving the motherfucking precinct.
Right,
if you was a black man, if you was black, was white to let him go.
Man, the fact that he said they're talking crazy or there when they leave, he would go into regular mode. That shit is bananas.
That shit is hilarious. All right, them niggas gone. Let me tell y'all what's really up.
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
Can't tell them.
Oh, Immortal Truth said he's my messenger. All right, cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It makes sense.
So you should click off of this live stream then.
Yeah, this ain't your show. Yeah, this is not your show, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? We'll be on something different later on, bro.
I don't want to offend you. You know what I mean?
This nigga hurt your feeling. Yeah.
He's no messenger. Is he white?
They say he was he came in the form of a white man so he could pass through America, you know what I mean, undetected. Some crazy shit. Do y'all know how crazy that sounds? Look, is it more likely that y'all say that the white man is the biggest liar and deceiver?
Hey, that shit like goddamn footprints, Chef. That line like
Say
footprints in the
some more,
sand,
Chef.
bro.
Look, those they
some more,
say that the
Chef.
white man is the biggest liar and deceiver. I believe y'all.
Yeah.
Use that.
Yeah.
He lied to y'all. He big time deceived y'all. You know what I mean? That's what the white man do according to y'all. So it should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk your shit, Chef. For
That's
real.
Man. So is it more likely that a white man will lie to you, right? Or that God would come in the form of a white man, knowing that black people had a problem with worshiping white people already, right? He knew that we already had a problem with worshiping white Jesus. So he gonna give us another white boy, another white image to worship. Why would God play that many games with us?
Hey, so let me just say, how about this though, Shell? All right, but listen. So did Farad Muhammad himself teach that the white man was the devil?
You said that Farad teach that the white man was the devil?
Yeah.
I think so.
Or was that Elijah? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm thinking like that may give more credence to him being like Pakistani or something. Because for him to actually be, you know what I'm saying, he had to have some type of foreign look to him for him to say that the white man is the devil.
No, we got pictures of him.
Damn, I ain't know how to cut my camera off.
We got pictures of him. The foreign look.
How did he
a foreign look would be what, wearing a turban on your head or something like that. That could give him a foreign look.
But, which they did back then, like Neil Joel Lee and shit was wearing that shit. But I'm saying
that would give you a foreign look. But from the pictures that I've seen, he looked like any old white boy.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, what, like, how, like, I don't understand logically though. How
it's not logical.
Can walk into the community and tell black people the white man is the devil, and then he becomes their leader and build a following, and they follow him. You know what I'm saying? Like
you gotta be able to.
That shit fucking
now y'all need to listen to me. You gotta be able to contemplate this thing that white people been telling us, right? And is we stupid. You feel me? You gotta be able to contemplate that, right? But religion does that to you, right? White people, if you look at the origin of the Jehovah's Witness, look what that white person did to those white people, right? Told them that God was coming back, sell all your property, right? Sell all your, because he coming back next year. This nigga gave a date and time, and all of these white people sold all of their shit thinking they was about to get caught up in the rapture.
Jim Jones.
You know what I mean?
About Jim Jones.
Seventh-day Adventists or Jehovah's Witness?
I'm talking about the Jehovah's Witness.
Or the Jehovah's Witness?
Yeah.
Because I know the Seventh-day Adventists did the same thing, and they are, you know what I'm saying? That's what the whole, they got the name of Seventh Day.
Right. So what I'm saying is,
life did it too.
Right. I'm not saying that black people is I had to deal with that, because the first thing I said once I seen that motherfucking Farad was a white man, I said, oh, black people stupid. But then when I learned about the origin of the Jehovah's Witnesses and the Mormons, and I said, oh, white people just as stupid then. Like, so, you know what I mean? But
we believers. It's the believers shit. See, that's what I be trying to talk to. I was trying to speak to that, but not call people stupid. When we was talking about our families and shit being, I was trying to speak to that part of it, but not call people stupid though. But that's just the truth of it. It's just stupid people out here. Will believe anything. What Jim Jones having niggas doing? Motherfuckers will go all the way.
Right.
Motherfuckers allegedly flew planes. And, you know.
That's another white man.
Because of
what would make y'all follow that crazy white man down to motherfucking South America?
That's like a man walking into a room full of women and telling them, listen, men are evil. And then them group of women selecting the man to lead their movement and then preach that men are evil. Like that shit is ass
That's what they
backwards.
do.
Like that shit ass backwards, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think hey, he must have had
Because
some
it makes
game. He had some game, you know, to run that shit. Like he just coming over every day, just making up shit, getting off, but you know, hitting a little lick. And then he probably just saw the play, like shit, this shit sweet. You know what I'm saying? Like shit.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm reading the
because-
chat. The chat, yo, that FBI file, man, read that shit. Like, yo, we gotta stop thinking that everything that white people put out is lies, yo. Like, yo, they did the
They
research.
don't think that though, Chef, because they fuck with fraud though. They arguing with you about the FBI files and white people putting it out, but it's about a white man. You see, it's just crazy. Like you say,
Right.
it's just
Yeah,
insane.
they know they know
And
they know their own
Islam-
people, bro.
Yeah, you
They
trying
know
to tell
they
a white man what another white man is.
like they
Feel
are the
me?
white boy.
White man know the white man, yo. Like, God
bro.
damn.
Right.
Now the
I
white
can
man
see
don't know
he
another
got
white
He
man.
got the whole perspective.
Hey, I can see
Listen,
after that shit.
The
boy
police
like,
said they walked by him. They thought he was the landlord. They didn't think they was looking for a white man. They didn't. They seen him. They seen black people, and they seen a white man. They wasn't looking for a white man. They thought whoever was running this black cult was a black dude. They had no idea that it was a white man. And when they seen it was a white man, they knew it was a fucking scam.
Bro, can you imagine the look on them officers'
But
face
wait,
when they was like,
hold on.
when they realized that shit,
right
bro?
there.
I'm just saying, can you realize the look of them officers' face when they was like, I don't
They
believe
probably fell out laughing.
they probably like, nigga, you ain't gonna believe this
But
shit.
why
We
black
did it.
people still ain't realized it though. That's the most important part of what she said.
They
They
probably
soon as they seen him, soon as the white people seen the white man, they realized it. They was like, oh, this some bullshit. But the black people ain't. The black people still was. You said they took some of them first because they was their messenger, right?
Yeah, they was gonna protect them with their
Like
lives.
the nigga
You know
in
what
the
I mean?
chat said.
Yeah, them niggas had to get wrestled down. Yeah,
Buffalo
Oh my
soldier.
God.
they was gonna fight the white man over their white man. You feel me?
Hey, they had
Oh,
us
they
out
gonna
there
take my
looking
white
bad,
Jesus.
bro.
You feel me?
Yeah, they
We
had us
all
out there
going
looking
down.
bad with that shit, bro. We take an L for that shit right there, bro. We gotta take an L for that shit. They had us looking bad with that
Y'all
shit.
said it was
They
the
was
best
telling,
shit though. Hold on.
they
I'm
was
about to get
telling
y'all
jokes
now.
around.
Stop. Y'all said this shit was still conducive. All this bullshit.
No,
See, that's what
I said I
we'll
banged
get
them.
eventually. No. Y'all, when
listen,
y'all
I
was
said
telling me, let them do that shit.
No,
They
but
got
I
practical
told you
minds. Let them still be religious.
now hold on. What I said, I told you, I made a caveat. I said I bang on the NOI because that shit is a cult. You know what I'm
I
saying?
get you.
Yeah. So I don't. That's different.
But they did some wild shit about Jesus too. Come on now.
Yo,
They done did some
immortal
wild
truth.
shit about him.
Immortal truth. If you want to come on, you're welcome. You're welcome to come on. I told you to leave though, because if that's your messenger, I do not want to offend you. Right?
Yeah.
You are staying at your own risk. You know what I mean? If that's your Lord, if that's your Lord and Savior, you shouldn't be listening to stuff like this.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
He can't come to the barbecue. That's a fact.
Yeah,
He definitely can't come
and
to
you
the
shouldn't
barbecue.
have to defend God. Like that's
In the
crazy.
Ooh.
God can defend himself. You know what I mean?
Never have though.
Yeah, you put in a position now where you have to defend God. You want us to believe that the white man that we see ain't a white man. So your God basically set you up with the hardest task ever. You feel me? He set you up, he put you behind so bad, right? That he wants you to prove to people, right? That what their eyes see ain't fucking real. What the motherfucking authority said ain't true. Like, we have to believe the most fantastic stories that y'all can come up with, right? And if we don't believe that, we just some sinful non-believers, and we wicked or something because we just see what God put in front of us. He put a white man in front of us. We didn't do that. You know what I mean? So now the fact that we don't believe some crazy shit, what he said, I sent him with universal laws of nature. Now you just talking crazy.
Yeah, he probably spaced out. He probably wasn't spaced out.
Like now you talking crazy. I sent him with universal laws of nature. What?
Yeah, he's probably crazy chat troll or something. Yeah,
are you trolling?
Probably. Nah, they not.
Look, shit. Here's the thing, though.
All religious people is quacks.
When you think about that dynamic, though, right? And you look at, because when you really look at the Nation of Islam, right? Even though they had the look of everything aggressive. They never really
put in no work.
Exactly. It was really, and they never went against anything the system was putting forward. Segregation, integration, we don't want no part of that.
No, we don't want no part of it. Yeah, keep them separated. Keep them separated. Really, we ain't even beefing with you, white man, over that.
Yeah, they were really good black folks.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we good black folks. We ain't trying to
clean, we don't smoke, we don't drink.
We ain't trying to start that ruckus, old Martin Luther King over there causing trouble and shit. Like, we don't even fuck with dude. You know what I'm saying? So that shit crazy. That shit do make a little, you know what I'm saying? That shit. Because when you see it, like, you got this militant mindset of what the NOI is, and a lot of that's because of Malcolm. You know what I'm saying? But the problem with Malcolm is, like, Elijah was trying to chill him out. Because he was like, yo, you trying to, you know what I'm saying? Because Malcolm was really trying to put that shit to plan. You know what I'm saying?
Elijah, like, you about to fuck up my money.
Exactly. Fuck up this gravy train, nigga.
I got a private jet out this song, bitch. Is you crazy?
Hey.
You know what I mean?
Hey, when he said that shit about Kennedy, Elijah probably like, oh, sweet Jesus, this nigga done said something about Kennedy. Like,
yeah, because Elijah Muhammad come from poverty, yo. So
yeah, we got to get that nigga.
You know what? By the time that his little religion started jumping off, he started getting money, man. Him and his family started doing good. If you read his story, yo, he come from poverty. He was an alcoholic. You know what I mean? He had all them kids and he couldn't support them.
Hold on, he was the alcoholic before that shit?
Yeah, he was alcoholic.
And he had a bunch of kids before that?
Yeah.
I ain't know all that shit.
He was fucked up.
How'd he come to know, like, he don't speak about that?
He met him the same way everybody else met him, like in somebody's house, and you know what I mean? He stuck with him. You feel me?
Okay, so didn't Elijah have some Garvey influence though, right?
He actually was into the Bible. He talked about that in his story, how he, was always heavy into the Bible.
Cause I thought I saw the report or something like, cause like Garvey would have like classes or some shit like that, right? And I heard that he came, cause even the documentary was kind of like he came out of that. I thought he came out of that like type of school and like he may have had some type of interaction with Garvey early.
I ain't
maybe
that.
Maybe I gotta go back and I'm gonna look at it again anyway. But I ain't know all that shit though, alcoholic and all that shit. And he met that nigga at the crib, and then that dude convinced him to clean himself up and shit.
Yeah, basically. You know what I mean? Basically. And he went from there. You know what I mean?
Cause I wonder what led to the look too. Like the bow tie. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'd be curious about all this. I'd be wanting to know how you know what I'm saying?
How'd y'all get that look?
Yeah, with the bee pie and shit. Like, yeah, how'd y'all come with the suit? Cause niggas is broke. But I guess if you
back in them days, everybody had a suit.
Yeah, and I guess too, like a black man in a suit is probably the least threatening nigga that you would see him. You would see him as non-threatening because you in a suit, you ain't trying to get your shit dirty. You ain't trying to fight no. You know what I'm saying? You in a suit.
Even back then, it was either work clothes or a suit. Like that was the, you know what I mean?
Yeah, standard. I guess.
Yeah, that was standard attire. Like, you know what I mean? A man had a suit. You know what I mean? Like, and if it's just one suit, he got a decent suit. You know what I mean?
A decent suit. Yeah.
But I think they were saying like some of the stuff was modeled after, like the uniforms and stuff was modeled after the UNIA uniforms. The Garvey uniforms.
Yeah, that's what maybe I'm
Well,
getting it
at
from.
least the Fruit of Islam shits was. You
That's
dig what
probably
I'm
what I'm
saying?
getting at from because they're probably saying Elijah adopted some of the practices as far as the uniform from Garvey.
Mhm.
Maybe that's what the yeah. Gotta go back and look at that shit.
Yeah, that and I think it was a Masonic. They had some Masonic shit along with it. You know what I mean? Also, so but Elijah Muhammad brother, I'm gonna put the video in the chat. Um, he gave a lecture one time where he, was putting on his different hats, and one of the hats that he put on a fez. You feel me? And he was saying, they
When
went
was
through,
that?
yeah, they went through all them different schools. So
When was that? Okay, the brother he had was supposed because remember him and the brother was trying to beef with each other, right? Trying to kill each
yeah,
other.
him.
But at the end he ended up getting sick and died, right?
I think he lived longer than Elijah.
Yeah, I thought he died. I thought he died. I thought that
Nah,
he died. But he
nah.
came down with illness or something happened to him that allowed Elijah to take because he was anointed to be the leader.
Yeah, they thought he must have had another brother. This dude, let me see.
Yeah, I think it was another brother. Yeah, I think it had to be another brother. Because I think old boy old boy died. That was it. But I think I can't remember the shit, but some type of way him and Elijah they was cool to the degree like either he came down ill or some shit. Like he wouldn't even be in the position to take over some type of way. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the whole dynamics behind it. But that had to
Yo,
be
his
another
brother
brother.
looked just like him. How do I play this video, yo?
That nigga talk like that. You must know.
Mm-hmm.
I hated the way that nigga talk. I hated the way that nigga
Yo,
talk.
when y'all see his brother, y'all gonna be like, wow. Hold on, let me see. Y'all gonna be like, wow.
So if he had the feds, they maybe did have the little Noble Drew Leaf phase in there with the feds.
Let me see.
Because Noble Drew Ali would have been older than Elijah, right?
Yeah, they was almost around. They was both born in the late 1800s.
Yeah.
Let me see. All right, let me share this. All right, y'all won't trip off of this. Is my screen sharing?
Yeah, I can see it.
Can y'all hear it?
Oh, this is him late in life. So what year was this?
This the brother. This was after.
You ever said what year is this? You
I
know?
don't know what year it is, but I could tell by the equipment.
Yeah, I'm making it bigger so I can see the shit on my shit. Okay, yeah. I remember seeing dude now. Yeah.
Yeah. That nigga look just like, you know what I mean?
22
So,
Love fan for Rod killed Drew Ali. I don't know, 2220 Love.
can y'all hear this?
I wonder why she said no, I can't hear it.
Well, anyway, I just wanted y'all to see yo. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying, why 220 Love saying for Rod killed Noble Drew Ali?
I don't know, dude.
That's some new shit. That would be cold. That motherfucker.
Yeah, so that like yo look just like him. If that's the brother that but you said the brother that he was beefing with had died back
Yeah,
in
he
the
probably
day.
had more than, yeah, I mean, back then, nigga had 10, 11 kids. He probably had, you know what I'm saying? Like, that nigga probably was a child of 9 or some shit. Yeah, I'm sure that brother died, though. Let's see if I can get down.
He said, look it up, sir. Your body is made for the elements of the unit. What?
Yeah, he on some shrooms or something. Welcome to son. You know, yeah.
He on them Nation of Islam shrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah. But y'all now, so y'all saying that big dude look just like Elijah Muhammad. That's his brother. Now, I don't know if that was the brother that claimed that Farad Muhammad made him the leader and Elijah somehow swindled it from him. You know what I mean? But they was beefing over that. Even that history is crazy because he was claiming that Elijah was teaching the wrong information. So I don't know.
Yeah, I gotta get into Elijah's shit. I'm looking at that shit now on damn Wikipedia. Like it said, like he was in prison for a little while. What is it? Elijah Muhammad was arrested.
Yeah. He was in prison
8 counts of
for draft evasion.
Yeah, over conduct such as attempt toward rebellion against the order. He was more a little thugging in the beginning.
He was a draft dodger. That's what he, you know what I mean?
Served 4 years. You know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah, I gotta get into this shit and see what's
And his wife basically held the nation together or the group together while he was while he was locked up. You feel me? So it's crazy, but like that's the thing, yo. A white man, though, yo. That's the part that I just can't get around. You know what I mean? Like, yo, it was a whole white man. Y'all said that the white man was the devil, but y'all said that the white man, Farad Muhammad, was God. Like, if that ain't a mind fuck, I don't know. Woo. So my shit must be playing back slow. But yeah, that's
I gotta get I ain't really seen the whole full shit on Elijah though. They got a documentary on him?
No, I never seen a full documentary on because I think for white America, I think people like Malcolm X and Muhammad Ali and Farrakhan, they are like bigger celebrities in America than Elijah Muhammad is. And I know people in the Nation of Islam hate that. You feel me? But
like because that's what I think old boy spoke to a little bit when you know, because in Malcolm death, like this shit is like exploded. You know what I'm saying? Where like his name ring out louder than Elijah, even though the Nation of Islam is still here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, it's like Elijah Muhammad. I don't know if it's the way that he spoke or, you know what I mean?
He didn't have the fervor and the type of energy that Malcolm brought, bro. Like he wasn't even clever with it like how Malcolm, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was clever with it. Yeah, Elijah was the 7th of 13 children.
Like Farrakhan, like even Khalid Muhammad, all of them dudes, you know, were bigger celebrities in America than Elijah Muhammad. For some reason, maybe they spoke better. I don't know what it is. You know what I mean? But Elijah Muhammad is big in the Nation of Islam. You know what I mean? Like, but outside the Nation of Islam, his students been bigger than him, had bigger impacts on, you know what I mean? So, but oh, here we go. Sean is in the chat. Crazy Sean ain't take his medicine.
Yeah, man.
Here you go.
They watch my back and they're coming swinging on me from they coming the goddamn blindside me throwing bolos and shit like.
Sean and woke up 2 o'clock in the morning.
Hey, I take that back about the documentary on Elijah, bro. Like I don't even want to see it.
No, you said the documentary on what was the boy name? Noble Drew Ali.
Yeah, I don't even want to see it.
Sean said, "The fuck you want to watch some shit like that for?"
Sean in here because we were talking about Africa.
I'm good on that
I
shit.
ain't here.
Sean said he's a
I ain't in here
multiculturalism.
for the West African war.
He said multiculturalism had always been our death sentence. Sean, what are you talking? He said he was up playing Madden, playing the white man game. He said, oh, ain't no damn way. Where the West African football game at? You know what I mean? Yo, this nigga say multiculturalism has always been our death sentence. What the hell? Sean smoking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But definitely, man, that Nation of Islam shit is a rabbit hole, man. It is a rabbit hole.
Yeah, it should be crazy like that. I'll tell you, I watched this documentary on the John of God or something from Brazil. Crazy, bro.
Who?
That nigga is a nigga that they rose up. He was healing people, or so they thought. And that nigga rose to where he was. They started calling him the God, John of God. He was like the same, like I'm a messenger from God type shit. They believed in Brazil. This nigga had like complete run of like a whole entire town. He was like the mafia. He was raping people. You know what I'm saying? He was sexually abusing people. You know what I'm saying? Like for decades. You know what I'm saying? They finally got him when he was like 60s and 70s. That nigga had like a 60-year run of just rape charges. He molested his daughter. Like, this shit was crazy.
Like what was the nigga name in Haiti?
Who
What was
that?
the Haitian president? The
Oh,
damn
Toussaint?
doctor that went crazy was the president. Come on, y'all.
I'm familiar with that one.
Damn, y'all don't. Come on, chat. Y'all the smartest chat. What's the goddamn Haitian president that went crazy, who had the whole country terrified of him? God damn, yo. How y'all ain't never hear him, man? But is it what the fuck? Papa Doc. Yeah. Told you this chat mean. Y'all ain't never heard of Papa Doc?
Nah, run it.
Oh, yo. This motherfucker, man. He was goddamn lunatic and he had motherfucking diabetes. And motherfuckers thought he had special powers and was a voodoo priest, right? But he actually was a trained physician. So when he started curing people from he went into the smaller towns and he started curing people some like simple shit that, you know what I mean, that just basic medicine gonna cure. But when he started curing them, motherfuckers start, you know what I mean, that Joe had special powers. Man, this motherfucker ended up being the president. Man, he was killing people. He was raping. Papa Doc was a bad motherfucker, man. Somebody said Papa Doc from 8 Mile.
Okay, Francois Papa Doc de Beaulieu. Yeah. Nah,
Nuts.
yeah, it's shit for me, but I ain't really got the rundown on this shit though.
Yeah, man, they thought that dude did voodoo when he was just a doctor, yo. You know what I mean? Like those people was just ignorant, man, and he took advantage of that. They was terrified to him. You know what I mean? Sean, I got a PS5 too, and I got the new Xbox, so you ain't saying shit. You feel me? I done had 2 motherfucking PlayStation 5s. You know what I mean? I gave one of them away. You missed it. You know what I mean? I could have gave you one. You know what I mean? I don't even like the way the new PlayStation look. That shit looks pseudo. That shit ugly. I don't even got that shit make my whole console look ugly. That's a ugly ass machine, yo. That shit is ugly as hell.
Yeah, I used to be on it like that, but I quit fucking with it probably like a few years back, and I just like never went back to it.
Yeah, that new PlayStation ugly as shit. Like they need to fix that. They need to do something about that.
Gameplay dope.
Yeah, the controller is mean. The new controller is You know what I mean? I've always been a fan of the Xbox controllers, but PlayStation definitely did a good job with this controller. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, because I be like, every year they hype you up for the like. At this point, you really don't. You expect the man to be better than what it is. Every year, you think the man gonna take off to another level. They just put like a few more trinkets on that motherfucker. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
Man,
saying?
they done made 2K so hard to play. Like, I don't even know how to shoot the fucking ball.
Yeah, I think that's too why I quit fucking with it too. Because when they start fucking with the jump shot, like you got to use both controllers.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I must just be old now because this
Yeah.
shit complicated as fuck.
Yeah, that's when I started not liking the 2K when they started making you got to use both controller for the jump shot and
Man, look, when I had to go on a YouTube video to figure out how to fucking shoot a jumper, I said, yeah, I'm old now. It's time to pack it up. It's time to pack it up. You shouldn't have to go watch a motherfucking tutorial on how to shoot a fucking jumper in a basketball game. That should be one of the easiest things. Oh, man.
Yeah, that's the first thing you work on. Like your rhythm on that button for that jump shot. You get that touchdown. Okay, got him. You know what I'm saying?
And Madden used to play around with that. I remember when they had the hit stick and all of that. You know what I mean? Shit got real complicated. I'm like, man, this shit is too much.
Yeah, and you gotta pull the shit, round the shit, and then the meter gotta go all the way up into a certain range to make sure the jumper good now. It's like, and then you hit that motherfucker at the spot and the motherfucker still miss. You're like,
what the fuck? Right? Hey, Tuck, where you at, yo? Why the sun coming up? Where you at?
Nah.
Yeah, look, they got outside.
Yeah,
he's outside. Like it's bright as hell.
Hell yeah, you at a gas station?
It's the sun coming up. Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, but yeah, the video.
I thought it was daytime.
The video game. Nah. It's nighttime like a motherfucker. I'm in Oklahoma. I'm ground zero. I'm on Black Wall Street.
Okay.
Oh damn. What's up?
Yeah. But yeah, the video game shit got complicated when you had to learn everybody jump shot. It wasn't just one rhythm to shoot the ball. It's like, okay, how this nigga actually shoot it? I'm gonna make the game like, nah, I'm out of here. I can't play the game no more. I be getting dog walked.
Imagine if Sean Marion was still in the league.
Oh my God.
You had the motherfucking synchronize that motherfucking ugly ass jumper.
Bill Cartwright jumper.
Bill Cartwright. Damn, we showing our age, yo. We showing our age.
Because I remember when 2K showed up, because you know, like live used to be the shit. NBA Live.
Yeah.
And 2K.
T-Mac was on that motherfucker.
And then 2K rose up and shut that shit down. They try to come back with a live. Every time they try to come back with a live, I try it and be like, it's some bullshit.
Horrible.
Yeah, it got worse. Every time they redid it, it was worse than the last one. I was like, God damn. Shit, yeah, 2K just straight took that motherfucker all the way over.
Yeah, it definitely did. That's why EA had brought the licensing for the NBA because the 2K football was better. You know what I mean? So they brought that license.
Oh man.
Because they was like, yo, if they motherfucking is able to compete with us, you know, they gonna fuck EA up on the motherfucking football. So they brought the licensing.
Yeah,
like 5
2K
years.
Where T.O. was on the cover.
Yeah, that shit was mean, wasn't it?
Yeah, I remember that shit.
Regular Xbox, and they had the halftime show and shit.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah,
it was over with.
Yeah.
Over with.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember how 2K was coming on that basketball. We was big on that live, bro. But one of my homeboys had that 2K.
And that 2K ran that shit out the jump.
Yeah,
I think the first one, the 2000, the 2K, yeah. And AI was on the cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the one.
Gotta try this 2K shit. I was like, nigga, I fuck with that live. He's like, bro, just trust me. And then shortly after we started, I was like, yo, this shit kind of nice. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
They start putting a crowd in it and shit, and it just start getting too hot.
The tattoos, you can see a nigga tattoo on this shit. Yeah, they started going off. Yeah. They should have. The football probably better. They would have let them They would let them run that shit.
Yep.
Yeah, they would stepped it up.
Yeah, they fucking it up now because I can't even. Look, the 2K so hard now. I don't even know how to get to start a game to play. Like, I'm like, how the fuck did y'all make just playing the game hard? Like, when the shit come on, I don't even know how to select what I need to select to start a fucking game, yo. You got to go through all of these fucking menus just to start a game. You got, all right, the Bulls. Like, say I want to play with the Bulls. Do you want to play with the 89 Bulls or the 92 Bulls? You know what I mean? Then once you pick which Bulls, the contemporary Bulls, right? All right, I want to play with them. Now, what defense do you want to run? You want to run? I can't even start the game, yo. Like, how y'all make this shit this difficult? I just want to turn the game on, pick a team. You know what I mean? Hard, yo. Like, yo, they done fuck everything up. Yo.
Right. Updated rosters and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, but the kids don't have no problem starting that shit. So I'm just the old man now.
Yeah, old man shit. Yeah.
If I get wore out before I even tip the ball off, then
Yeah, cause see, my daughter them though, like they don't mind watching. Like they'll watch the YouTube shit before they fuck with the game.
Right. Yo, man, these kids, this how you know it's these kids' world, right? When I take my daughter to school in the morning, my daughter can text while she talking to me and looking at me. She don't even gotta look at her fucking phone.
Oh yeah,
text. Yo, these kids is next level. This their world. You feel me?
Yeah, they were born there. They know how to operate.
Yeah, they understand it from it's second nature to them.
Yeah, second nature.
You feel me? Yeah. But these motherfuckers can't write in cursive. That's crazy to me.
Hey, Chef, that's archaic, bro. That shit's archaic. Niggas like, yeah,
we scribe now. You a scribe now.
Yo, I'm a scribe. That's
that's ancient writings and shit. Nigga, you talking about cursive, nigga? Like,
for real. That's how it do. That's how it go. Now it'll be like 20 years from now, they're gonna be having you on a movie reading some cursive shit. Like it's
yo, when I was in school, you got girls off of your handwriting.
Oh yeah.
You feel me? Like, yo, when a chick would come around, pick up the papers, you know what I mean? They look, oh, your handwriting look good. That was a way to pick up girls.
Yeah, that was hard.
Having your handwriting tight. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, they got grade papers, or switch papers, or chick will read your shit. Like, your handwriting look good as shit. That was a thing, yo. Motherfuckers prided themselves on their handwriting. Yo, my daughter and them don't even know how to write in cursive. I feel like I failed them. That was like one of the first things you learned was how to, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, right alongside with the regular shit. Yeah, my daughter 11, like she don't be on that shit. That shit obsolete. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, and the teachers tell them to not even write in cursive, even if because they don't even know how to read this shit no more.
Yeah, Chef. It's like that shit's like what's that Egyptian shit?
Demonic. It's the demonic script. Hey yo, they writing in the motherfucking demonic.
Yeah, these niggas writing the goddamn demonic. What the fuck? The motherfucking daddy crazy and shit. Nigga, like these motherfuckers writing Negro Egyptian and shit. Nigga, like, yeah, bro.
Yeah, but it's crazy because the teachers say that they can't understand the cursive writing. Now, everybody had a different form of cursive writing back in the day. And we could read it all. Everybody made their own different letters. Everybody made the Q different. You know what I mean? Everybody would make their S's. It didn't matter, right? Yeah. And everybody, you could pick that shit up and you could read it easily. Now, a motherfucker, you write something in cursive, a motherfucker won't even know what the fuck it is, yo.
Yeah, I ain't seen a full note written in cursive in so long, Chef. Like it might fuck me up, right? But I can't remember the last time I've seen
that's me too.
Cursive writing.
Yeah, facts. Go back and try to do all of the capital letters in cursive. It'll fuck you up. Unless you write all of the time, it'll fuck you up. Trying to do all them capitals because I don't have to write that. I don't have to write much.
Yeah, it's easy to just do your
do,
name. It's easy to just do your name. That shit automatic. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
right
do all
up
of the
the straight cursive, nigga, you probably be like, what
right.
the fuck?
Do all of the capital letters. You're gonna be like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's
Made it obsolete.
bad out
Like
here.
how many phone numbers? Like how many phone numbers do y'all remember now? That used to be a
right.
thing.
You used to have a
I don't
million
do that.
phone numbers in your head.
Bro,
My mind won't do it.
I got an iPhone. I got
won't.
phones, right? I got two phones, right? One phone, I don't even know the number.
Yeah,
Crazy.
yeah.
Niggas be like, I gotta go
my
in
work phone, right? When my clients ask me, yo, what's your work phone? I don't even know that shit.
I gotta go into my settings, bro.
Yeah, I don't even know that motherfucker, yo.
Yeah.
I don't even know my girl phone number, yo.
Like,
Look,
my mind don't allow me to do that no more.
Yeah, I don't even know my girl phone number. I don't know my daughter phone number. I just go to their name, yo.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Hey, look, and then when something happen and you don't have that number, nigga, I be fucking going crazy. But I got different accounts. I got different accounts on Google where I can go backtrack and get the number if I lose it. That's what, so I don't even worry about them. Like I got little places I can go and get it because I got like a Google link with all the numbers in it.
No,
you know
I'm worse than that. I use my grandmother's old phone number for everything, right? You know how you go to Walgreens and you got your bonus card or whatever they say you can put your phone number in. I use my grandmother's old phone number from there because they the only numbers that's still programmed into my motherfucking head. You feel me? When I go to the market, they say you go to John's with your bonus card now, or you got your phone number. I gotta put in my grandmother's old phone number because I know one of my aunts or somebody used that code. I mean that number. You know what I mean? I don't remember phone numbers no more. I'm done. You feel me? If I get locked up, if the police, last time I got locked up, right? I had to basically find the pin in my car because I knew they was gonna lock me up, right? I called my girl because they gave me some time, right? I knew he was gonna lock me up when he ran my shit. I said that nigga going, you know what I mean? So I'm motherfucking called my girl, told her like, yo, they about to grab me, boom, 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 blase, blase. Told her, you know what I mean, everything to make. Then I had to write her number down. I had to find a pen, write her number down on my hand. You feel me? So when they gave me my phone call, I could, you know what I mean? Shit crazy, yo. Shit, can't remember a fucking phone number.
Yeah. And ain't nothing more embarrassing when you go inside a damn.
Yeah, how long ago was it?
It ain't nothing embarrassing.
How long ago was it when you remember
and they say, hey, what's your phone number? You like, shit, hold on. You know what I'm saying? You be looking, I'll be like, God damn. I gotta go. Hold on, just give me a second. Let me go on the set real quick. They probably like, nigga, you don't know your own motherfucking phone. Yeah. Like shit.
Yeah, our minds, you know what I mean? Our minds were so sharp back then. It's even now, I don't even trust my daughter going to the store. Like,
it's a different world.
It's a different world. Like, yo, my grandmother or my mother or my aunt, they send me to the store, yo. I could motherfucking go to the store and get everything they ask for, right?
At what age too, Chef?
About 7, 8 years old. Could calculate everything before I get to the cash register, right? And I better get that. If you get a cent wrong, your grandmother been to smack fire out of you. You feel me? Like, you can't send motherfucking no kid to the store nowadays with cash. Like, these kids got fucking cards now. They can't, a kid a motherfucking take motherfucking 10 hours trying to calculate in a lot. Man, they fucked up, yo. Like,
yeah. Completely different world. Yeah.
They fucked up,
completely different.
Yeah.
I'm about to let them go to the store. You can't let them play in the yard no more. Shit, without watching.
They fuck around, walk off.
Man, listen. Like my daughter, 11, right? If she was to go a few blocks from the house, I would fucking be frantic, bro.
Right.
Man,
You don't trust them. You don't trust them no more.
Yeah, boy.
Like you ain't sharp enough to be out this motherfucker.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't raised with these. Yeah, you ain't been raised with these wolves, bro.
Yeah,
like,
you food out this motherfucker.
straight lunch, straight lunch out this mother. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit. Hey, but then when I go home,
been got in the car with a stranger.
but then when I go home to the crib, right, in Charleston, you know, my cousin and they're a little thuggish. They more.
Yeah, they outside more.
They outside. So I let them go with them. You know,
right. You know they can handle themselves.
Yeah,
I wouldn't dare let my daughter go. I'm scared that dumb motherfucker might get in the car with somebody.
I don't trust it, bro.
Right.
I don't fucking trust it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I
be worried about I be worried about the phone, like, you know, because somebody can lure them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? On the internet, just lure them out. You know what I'm saying? So I be trying to give it a game. Like, listen, some people online pretending to be kids, but they're not kids. So if anybody ever try to get you to meet, you know what I'm saying? Like giving her that whole rundown, you know, because she's 11, she, social media junkie.
My daughter is in private school because I feel like she's too green to be in regular school. Like, yo, I'd rather pay for that shit, right?
Yeah, somebody go get her.
Yeah, man, because I know how I was as a kid. Yeah. I don't want my daughter around little niggas like me. Like, and when I see these little dudes, I be like, yeah, they them dudes. They been and got that little motherfucker. Like, nah, yo, I can't. Yeah. You know what I mean? Can't.
Put around some nice nerdy guy.
But not that they more that they green, but it's like the outside world to me too. Like the outside world so different. It used to be you walk down the block, you knew everybody down the block, and they gonna look out for you down the block if you're down the block. Now it's you don't know nobody, you don't know your next door neighbor most of the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just and like you said, like mine's only 7. My oldest is 7. I got a 2-year-old, so I see it too. I'm like, this motherfucker ain't gonna make it. Like what?
Man, it's even worse. Look,
not know.
Man, these public schools, man, the homosexuality rate man, you fuck worrying about whether a little dude gonna get your motherfucking daughter. They gotta worry about another little girl now. They gotta worry about both trying to get that ass. You feel me? Everybody in that motherfucker trying to get some ass, yo.
Shit, like my daughter 11, right? So I go to auntie crib, right? They got like a little book. So I open a book up. Let me see what this is about. You know, it's a book introducing them to their sex organs and shit.
Oh.
They got pictures of little kids in there, boys with the penis. I'm like, what type of pedophile? So I'm looking through the book, I'm like, oh shit, like this shit's standard now. You know what I'm saying? Like she at the time she was like 10. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, okay, this type of shit is standard now. Like where they got like, you know what I'm saying? Like this is your, and then I'm saying they got the girl like this is your private, this is going and giving them the breakdown. Wow. I'm like, whoa, like damn. You know, like shit.
Wow.
Yeah, shit fucked me up, bro. Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, 10. That's wild.
Yeah, but those books now, like in educational spaces, like
Ratchet Craig, what's up, Ratchet? What the hell?
What you coming like on TV radio?
Oh no, you gotta mute out, dude.
Yeah, you like crazy.
What, you driving down the highway? You got your phone out the window?
We can't hear you, bro. Like this sound like the background too crazy.
He must be driving like Ace Ventura with his head.
Yeah. Take the Bluetooth out. Take the Bluetooth out.
He pulled the Ace Ventura on us.
He said, break a 1-9. Like, yeah, damn.
God.
Yeah, but my daughter ain't
next speakers. He had one of them. He was talking out the next speaker.
Yeah, I gotta keep my daughter right. And and it's Atlanta. Like, this is a home of the strippers, bro. Like,
Oh, yeah, you
it's
gotta keep them
really
off the
work to keep
pole.
them out that strip club, bro.
Yeah, you gotta
Like,
keep them off the pole, yo.
gotta keep them off that pole. And pole is
Oh
like,
my
it's
God.
not necessarily looked at as a bad thing in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, it makes the work tougher. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, bro.
That's what they need to put in schools. Fuck all of that other shit. They need to put that in school.
What?
Where you gonna go if you stripping and all of the real world? Put that in school. This is where you go. If this ain't where you go, shit.
Yeah.
But nah, kids might like that shit though.
That just shows that
Like,
Atlanta,
wow.
you can make a lot of money stripping. That's what that means.
Yeah, you can make
That's
a lot
a
of
quick.
money.
That's a quick buck. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, so it's niggas like you, Sosa, that, you know what I mean, made that shit so popular. You know what I mean? So you got to take accountability for that.
Oh, I do. And I'm gonna take accountability and try to keep mine from out that motherfucker. I don't see what that is.
You got to think how many years you and your homeboys hung out at strip clubs. That was the place to be. You know what I mean? So you participated in the shit, you feel me?
Yo, without a doubt. You know what I'm saying?
Like if a nigga like me come to Atlanta, that's like the first things that niggas not from Atlanta want to do. We want to come to Atlanta. First thing we want to do, though, we definitely hitting the strip club. You feel me? Because y'all made that shit so, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel that. Trust me. I feel that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's such a lifestyle here. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, everybody there, girls and guys. You know what I'm saying? That shit like the all the newest songs you never heard, you hear it first at the strip club. You're like, oh shit, like world premieres break in the strip club. You know what I'm saying? So that shit's crazy.
If it get it popping in the strip club, a stripper can make your song. You know what I mean? They can make your song like nobody else. You feel me?
Yeah.
So,
Excuse me, brothers.
oh yeah, we can hear you now. What's up, Craig?
Yeah. Man, y'all had me cracking up. And I have a daughter too, right? And I feel the same exact way y'all do. Like, hey, Chevy, you crack me up when you say, I think she too dumb. She might jump in somebody's car, right? And I said the same thing. You know, I have a daughter 18, you know, I kind of, 112, right? And I kind of thought about that. My 18-year-old, I went through this stage. And she was all right, you know what I'm saying? But it's some things I could have did better, right? With my 12, I'm hard on her right now. I'm kind of hard on her because I see what I did wrong with my 18-year-old. So she getting the blues right now. So,
yeah, we I think all parents feel like they could have did better at some. You know what I mean? You know, you don't want to be too hard on them and you don't want to be too lax. You know what I mean? And it's finding that medium. There's no blueprint to that shit, man. I say that. You know what I mean? Like,
so
for
do
our
you
parents
think
to
they
get
make
us to where we was at, for our parents to get us to where we at, like, you know what I mean? That's a task, raising kids. And a lot of it got to do with the kids too. You know what I mean? Because you can get a bad
do you
kid.
think they raise us, Sheffer, a little bit too? Do they raise us?
You can get a bad kid. Like we I know it's hard to admit that shit, yo.
Yeah.
Yo, you can just get a bad kid, yo. Like it that shit like rolling dice, yo.
And you know that's a debate too, right? You know they debate that. They call it
I love this. I love this conversation.
They call it nature versus nurture. Like some people argue that bad kids are developed because of bad parenting. And then some people argue, nah, it just sometimes it's because of the nature of those kids. So sometimes you see parents maybe tripping about their kids. It's because they just got bad kids.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, it's not that they're bad parents. Like they got bad.
They made movies about it. I think it was called The Omen.
Yeah.
That motherfucker had the devil in him. The motherfucker just had a devil in him.
Like Halloween and shit.
Yeah,
Halloween.
some kids are born with the devil in them, yo.
No, Chef, no, I disagree with you, Chef.
No, and I mean, I know it because I had friends growing up, right, where their parents were strict as hell. And their kids was the baddest fucking kids outside, right?
Yeah.
So is the parents did everything that you would think a good parent supposed to do. But the kid was just a piece of shit. You feel me? It was nothing.
Sheriff, stop that. Stop that.
It's the truth. Yo, I got a homeboy and his brother who was just pieces of shit. Yo, they had the sweetest mother in the fucking world, yo. Their father, Mr.
The
Warren.
mother's the bad parents to me.
No, their father, Mr. Warren, yo. This dude worked for the city, for the water department, had a good job. Yo, they had a mother and a father in the house. They got anything they wanted. Their parents went to church. Them two niggas was just pieces of shit, yo. I remember my man, Pop, made his mother cry one Easter because she got him some pants for Easter that he didn't want. And I'm just looking like, yo, you know how cold-hearted you gotta be to make this nice lady cry because what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you just a bad kid, yo.
Probably psychopath. You had a goddamn psychopath.
Hey, spoil the child, bro.
Yeah, but those parents thought they was doing the right thing for their kids, right? Like, so they got them everything they wanted, so their kids ain't had to be outside selling drugs or anything. You know what I mean?
That was normal to them. And that's the problem. They was normal to them. They thought they supposed to get everything they supposed to get, right?
And they took them to church. I mean, anything that you could think about. These motherfuckers, they was like the only family on our block that went on vacations for the summer.
You feel me?
These motherfuckers would go to Disney World. You feel me? Like, nigga, if my mother took us to Disney World, we didn't get school clothes for the start of school. Like, Mom, we want to go school.
It was a sacrifice. Like, you got to sacrifice something.
We went to Disney World. You ain't getting no clothes till November. Motherfucker, you gonna be wearing shorts till it motherfucker start snowing.
Yeah. Something coming from somewhere. Something get shorted somewhere in the cycle.
Hey, look, King Sosa Shepherd, do y'all think that because they got spoiled because their parents was trying to keep up with the Joneses outside the hood, right?
No, their parents was just trying to give them a good life, right? And was trying to show them things.
My parents was trying to give me a good life, and I had listed that person.
Yeah, but my thing is their parents did all of what quote unquote we would call the right things, and their kids end up being pieces of shit. They both dropped out of school. They went to jail. They had kids early. They was just bad fucking kids, and they was always the baddest niggas on the block, though. You feel me? Like,
but Shepard, don't you think that when they spoil the child? Quote the Bible come in. I don't know the whole quote, right?
I don't think they was. I wouldn't call it spoiled. I think it's hate when we call giving your kids good things spoiling them. You feel me? Like you want your children. You want your children to have good. Like I have more than my parents had, right? So my daughter gets everything. I want my daughter to have a good fucking childhood. Because I know when she grow up and be an adult, that shit hard. I know I ain't gonna be around all her life. You feel me? So while I can, I try to give her fucking everything. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Hey, but you just said, look, you just said, you think based off that, right? Based off that, because I go by the side of things. My daughter ain't went through nothing.
Right.
And I think she makes some dumb ass decisions. And I think she will jump in the car with a stranger. I was just saying, don't you think one time when you spoil them, this much and make them seclusive to this lifestyle, right? Because I don't even bring my daughter around certain family members, right?
And you
Certain family
shouldn't.
members. Yeah.
See, there's nothing wrong with that, yo.
Yeah, you gotta
Like, yo,
I feel like to the degree though, you got like
you gotta expose them to the wild motherfuckers.
Yeah, they gotta also develop an appreciation though to appreciate what they have. You got it. That's what that you know what I'm saying. I try to drill that into my daughter, but I still give her. No, I still don't get me wrong. I still spoil my daughter, but I still try to get the appreciation factor and like appreciate.
Yeah, I sit in a little trap. I sit in a little trap sometimes. I ain't gonna lie with my daughter, my youngest daughter. I sit in the trap sometimes, right?
You tripping?
Yeah, a little trap so she can appreciate this value of little boy. My older daughter, I secluded her, and I think she kind of. Like she had this arrogance about her, like she a boule or something. You know what I'm saying? It's strange.
I get it because me and my daughter, she like my daughter like crab legs. You know what I'm saying? So, seafood. So we fucking.
Yeah, my daughter eat what we eat, and that's crazy.
That's
because
what I do. Yeah, I get a steak.
Certain foods I didn't eat until I was grown.
Oh, come on, bro. No, a steak? Come on,
yeah,
bro.
nigga, we ain't get no shit like that.
Hot dog.
Yeah, you better put them fish sticks in the oven. What's fucking wrong with you?
When they barbecue, my kids
hot
love
dog,
ribs.
bologna, catfish. That's it.
Yeah, you lucky if you get, you might get like a little fork piece of some steak. Here you go.
Right.
Like, shit.
Yeah, if I go
fish stick at school, we thought fish stick was like the world finest dinner in the world.
If I go to the market and a steak costs $23, I gotta get 4 of them.
Yeah.
Because everybody in my house eat with crab cake. I didn't have no crab cake growing up.
What the hell is a crab cake? The crab cake.
Yeah, you a Baltimore nigga, so you already know. You talking crab cake, you talking about language. Hey, so you already know what that do to the pocket. And my daughter eating them motherfuckers like because that, we
exactly.
Eat them.
That's normal food for my daughter.
Exactly.
That's normal fucking food.
Yeah.
Nigga, it had to be Christmas. It would have had to been Christmas for one of us to get a crab cake. That motherfucker would have had to been under the Christmas tree for us. We would have had to put that shit on the Christmas list. Like, you would have to put Nintendo, crab cake, bicycle. Santa Claus would have had to drop that motherfucker off for you.
Yeah, that's a gift from Santa Claus. Like, for real. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I already know when I ask my daughter what she want to eat, first thing she gonna say is crab legs. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, them crab legs is the main motherfucker, man. I ain't gonna lie. I eat them motherfuckers at least twice a week, right?
Oh my god, hey bro.
Yeah, man, them cream crab laws, I go get 1.5 pounds of them motherfuckers, right? Yeah. Obey them motherfuckers, man, shit.
Yeah, I OD on some crab legs.
Yeah, them motherfuckers good as a motherfucker.
Hey, that's why I asked her because I know she gonna pick crab legs, nigga. I want something. Yeah. Baby, crab legs, my girl. That's my girl.
Chef Rod, and that was the problem is, Chef Rod.
Mm-hmm.
That was the problem right there. You feed them these little kids, right? The same thing you eat right there. It ain't deserved.
You don't say they don't deserve to eat good.
Bad in school. You might think.
But Craig, you got to realize though the reason your parents didn't give it to you because they really couldn't afford it.
My parents ain't crab legs.
No, but they couldn't afford to feed a family.
Yeah, I didn't eat crab legs.
Like our parents made meals that last or that could feed the whole house, like spaghetti. Yeah. And shit like that.
They're sneaky geek. They're sneaky geek though with the crab legs.
No, but I say this. I know, like our parents would stretch the food or whatever, but like I love fish now. I didn't like fish growing up because I didn't eat. Our parents didn't feed us decent fish. They would feed us fish, rock fish, and shit like that with a whole bunch of bones and shit in it. Like, but now, like, I love fish. Like, motherfucker, we eat salmon all the fucking time. I didn't eat no fucking salmon growing up. I didn't know fish was that fucking good. You feel me? We had rockfish and croakers and some shit that somebody.
All that shit with all the bones.
All the bones. I hated fish. When my grandmother made fish, I was like, yo, I want to go home. I can't eat that shit.
Gotta sit and peel through all that shit.
Man,
I'm not eating my kids ain't never met some fish that had bones in it.
My kids ain't never had no fish with bones in it either.
Now you get your little fillet. Yeah. I wouldn't, but like you said, Chef, like, I don't even trust them niggas with a fish with bones in it because they can't handle it.
They've been in killed there. We'll be in emergency room.
This shit gonna get in your throat, you gonna die.
They ain't from this world. Like they'll say, like they ain't from that world, man. You give a nigga a whole fish with some bones, they'll be like, "Yo, what the?"
You'll end up in the emergency room.
Yeah, like when I take her to the farmer's market, the first time she seen the whole fish, she was like, "Oh my god." You know what I'm saying? Like, what is that? That's the fillet.
Hey, you see the eyes? Hey, look, you look at the eyes in that motherfucker. You can't take her to a fish market. You see the eyes in the kids ain't gonna want
it. I wouldn't want it. If I see, I don't even go to Jamaican restaurants because they keep the motherfucking fish. the head of a fish on that motherfucker.
I don't need it. That's why I go to Jamaican restaurant.
Oh, you gonna get it at the Jamaican. They don't get it at Jamaican. They gonna split that belly open. And stuff them veggies in there. Shit.
And this is our African American culture, bro. We don't mess with the eyes
head of a fish. Right. Yeah, the Caribbean people, man, they keep their head on. They eat the eyes, man. Them woo.
Yeah, I ain't been eating that.
Yeah, it reminds me of the people who said, I eat the pig brain, discover eggs.
Yeah.
We like, that's about 1920 shit to us, right? We don't do that no more. Like we big city people, all of us on here, right?
Yes.
Like, hey, we don't do that no more. But you have some people
talk about tilapia. I done got too bougie for tilapia, bro. I started fucking with tilapia like years ago.
Oh, you didn't get rid of tilapia, bro. Oh,
I'm too bougie. I'm too bougie for tilapia. I'm gonna eat some fish. It ain't gonna be. I don't eat some fish. I ain't finna eat no goddamn white. I done been through the whiting stage, bro.
Right.
You can't give me that no more. No,
what about catfish? Do you fuck with catfish?
Yeah, I fuck with some catfish. I fuck with some catfish, some snapper. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? Trout.
Yeah, I went back to catfish. I was on my Isolamo.
Listen, right? I didn't even used to like catfish when I was little because it seemed like, I guess probably because it wasn't farm raised. To me, it was greasy. The catfish back in the day. Like, but when I got older and I started fucking with the catfish, I was like, no shit, all right. Yeah. Probably, fresh farm raised. I'm rocking with it. I mean, but I'm in the snapper though. I love snapper on these fish though.
You like snapper? Oh, okay, that was up. Do y'all fish? Do either one of y'all fish yourself a steak supermarket?
Damn, I would say no fish at all. You gotta eat some kind of fish.
I ain't going fishing.
I like salmon too.
I'm American spoiled.
I ain't good at cooking salmon. Like I like a well cooked salmon, but I can't cook salmon good. I always fuck it up. For real. You know what I mean? But shit. Yeah, but shit, I see that damn chef done did. I ain't finna do it too much longer. You know what I mean? So yeah, shoot, man, y'all boy give y'all parting shot. I gotta get my ass up too.
Okay. Let me go back to the kids situation, right? Let me go back to the kids, y'all kids. So this is what I was saying. We spoiled them to the point they are the green, right? I think we the first people that we go pass on generational wealth, right? Our generation. And so we spoiled. I think we do, right? That's my thing. I think we put enough in there that we go pick the child that go be the power of attorney And we're gonna pass our generational wealth in our generation. This is how I look at it. I might be blindsided on that because I'm biased, but this is how I look at it. So what y'all think about that? You King Sauce.
I mean, like I said,
He said parting shots.
yeah, that was that was
Getting up out of here.
yeah. I'm talking about the your last
Yeah, he
statement.
talk about peace and black power.
You know, I started up a dialogue. I gotta work on my Sam. I'm just typing in the chat, thanking everybody for coming. I'm typing in the chat, thanking everybody for coming through. Peace and love. You talking about like I'm just the whole question. I'm just the whole question. I thought you was doing your the wrap up speech, Greg. You know, hit me with it. You like, what you think about that? Like, hold on, what? Like,
Okay, my fault. I went deep. I went too deep. My fault. I should have went too deep. Yeah, this is the River Next show. My fault.
Yeah. Well, Tuck, what it is, man? Hey, you on the DraftKings, huh?
Say it again.
You fucking with the DraftKings, huh? I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I fuck with DraftKings sometimes to switch up when my luck a little shady though.
DraftKings, you should do some little snake drafts and shit like that though.
I ain't never even fucked with a snake draft before. Matter of fact, you gotta give me a damn rundown on that motherfucker. Send me like I'm Love Source on Facebook. You on Facebook? You on Facebook, Tuck? Tuck must be undid.
Say it again.
Yeah, you on Facebook?
Yeah, I'm Tuck my yacht on Facebook too.
Yeah, I guess say send me blast me on Facebook, send me a message and shit. So when I go to fuck with that snake draft, goddamn, I got any questions, goddamn, I'll hit you up, see what the move is on that shit. But you know what I mean?
What is it on Facebook?
Love Sosa, Love Sosa.
Love Sosa.
Yeah, you know, that's some new shit. I've been on fuck somebody up, learning the beginning part of that mother. You know how I go. You know what I'm saying? Like I hate starting over with some new gambling shit. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah. I do FanDuel too though. It was just I don't know, it was just a little different to me. DraftKings was.
Yeah.
And it'd be more pools on DraftKings. So
yeah. I do a little Yahoo used to be sweet too, because niggas didn't, because before, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Niggas didn't know what they were doing. I licked them pretty good, like for some racks early. I was winning, like I got excited. They make the turn. They made it smaller than it would have.
It got real small and exclusive, but I think you can bet higher on FanDuel. I think it was something like that. It was either or is the reason why I went to the other one. But shit, I do, a fantasy football league to where it's just me and my partners, and we do that. We do money like that though. With like people that I've known a long time, not my partners. I don't like taking money from my partners, but like people that I know. We do a couple of fantasy leagues, so that'd be odd.
You set it up the way you do on. Y'all set it the way y'all gamble. Like put like a little money up for a pot. Like,
hell yeah, we'll gamble. We'll gamble on a position that week. We'll say, I think I'm gonna have the highest scoring dude. This is what you want to put on it this week. We'll do that individually.
Yeah.
But just like purses, it's like $100. Just like $100.
Yeah. Send me on Facebook, goddamn. Because you can set it up on FanDuel. You can set up a little league or a little tournament.
Yeah, you can do a head-to-head. You can do all that shit.
Yeah. Hit me up, goddamn. Like,
you say you love Sosa, right? You in ATL? I think I got you right here. I'm gonna see your request.
Yeah. I'm in Atlanta. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. Thank everybody for coming out, man. Ratchet Craig. Should hop on a little earlier. Monica Lamb will take your advice on putting that salmon in the oven. Damn, I don't want it to come out too dry though. But yeah, man. Thank everybody for coming.
King Sauce gotta say something to you.
Go ahead.
When I get about show start, I have a bias towards you, right? So I want you to be on my show. You know what I'm saying? I think that you're an important element of pseudo killers. You very kind of underspoken. So I want to put you on that. That's all I'm saying when I get my broadcasting going on, right? In the
Yeah,
future, right?
yeah. You know you got the link, bro. You can always link me up. You feel me?
Yeah. We're going.
Yeah,
We're gonna get it popping. We're gonna get it popping. And I want the rest of the brothers. I just want to interview you first because I bet you kind of like it did a little bit more
I'm
than
about
the other brothers. That's all.
For sure.
Yeah. That's
SDDL.
all I want to say. I'm peace out on it. Peace
All
out.
right, y'all.
Love.
All right, y'all. Peace and good night, man.